This episode is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever think about switching insurance companies to see if you could save some cash? Progressive makes it easy. Just drop in some details about yourself and see if you're eligible to save money when you bundle your home and auto policies. The process only takes minutes, and it could mean hundreds more in your pocket. Visit Progressive.com after this episode to see if you could save. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Potential savings will vary. Not available in all states.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton bedding from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with airy blankets, cloud-like duvets, and breathable sheets. You'll experience pure comfort on night one and feel your bedding get softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first order at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Those liars of ours back when I was in school said 2010 would be future cool. The gasoline engine would be a thing of the past. We'd get our own little rockets that would fly real fast. I couldn't wait to start flying around with a 4-hour erection that wouldn't go down. I'd impress and undress every woman in town, and I couldn't wait for that to get off the ground. Now I'm sitting here, there's a cop over there. Me and him supposed to be up in the air. Him saying, Tim, you're way too drunk to fly. I'll have to write you up for an FUI. I'm stuck in an 89 Pontiac. I'm supposed to be a flying sex maniac. So where's that contraption to strap on my back? Where the is my jetpack? Where the is my jetpack? Maybe Ross Perot could have finally got around to a tiny little rocket with a giant sucking sound, but Clinton came along with mainly women in mind, and a giant sucking sound of a different kind. I can't smoke in my car, I can't smoke in a bar. Bob Dylan's still our biggest rock star. We made it to Mars and now the president's black. But where the is my jetpack? Where the is my jetpack? Where the is my jetpack?
Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show. And here are the singers.
Bob and Tom.
See, I told you.
Bob and Tom.
Good morning, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Bob and Tom.
Good morning, Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick McGee.
Hello, Josh Arnold. Chick. Hello, Ace Cosby. Chick. Hello, Willie Griswold. Good morning. I am Chick McGee. And never forget, it's hammer time. And here's Tom Griswold.
Thank you very much. The horns take it out there.
Ba-da-da-da.
Ba-da-da. Thank you very much, horn players. We'll have some live horn players, of course, when we invade Cincinnati Hard Rock coming up for the opening day of the baseball season. Just down the road a piece. Looking forward to that. We'll have the band, et cetera, et cetera. Details forthcoming. We'll say good morning to the pizza man. He is Ace Cosby, once again indulging himself with nothing but pizza every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the month of March. How's it going there, Ace?
Loving it.
What was this morning's pizza?
It's coming up.
Oh, it's coming up.
Thanksgiving pizza.
Oh, that's right. Just occurred today.
We're all getting pizza for breakfast.
That's right.
No kidding. What a
Yeah.
treat. Okay.
Once again, the Thanksgiving pizza, which is, I understand, that features zones of Thanksgiving meals on a pizza. It's like
I thought it was
mashed
all
potato.
together.
I think we voted to zone it.
Uh-oh,
So you'll have
what
your
don't
mashed
you
potato,
like?
It's not going to have cranberries on it.
I said no cranberries. And then
Well,
like a
no.
little zone of mashed potatoes over here. a
You
little
really
zone
did
of
make
gravy.
that sound like someone voted on it.
Yeah.
Right, we didn't vote on that.
Why'd you have to gerrymander our pizza?
That doesn't. that
yeah.
ruins the whole pizza. What if I want corn and mashed
Well, then
potatoes?
maybe you should make your own.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what?
Well, wait a minute.
I will say we're not having Thanksgiving pizza this morning.
No.
That's not what that will be.
Why not?
You can't. The whole point is that it's all
it's all
together.
together.
No, it's all together on the same pizza.
No.
No, Josh, you kind of missed all this. This Nothing But Pizza for a Month
Yeah.
has turned into, if I say pizza during the meal, it counts. It's unbelievable what he's counting as a pizza.
I'm with Josh on this. Thanksgiving meals all together. You don't separate it out on a pizza.
So
then you have a
when you
mashed
sit down
then
for
you have a mashed
Thanksgiving,
potato pizza. Then you have a corn pizza.
Tom, if you
then
have a meat lover's pizza, you don't have pepperoni on one
Right.
slice, sausage on one
Yeah.
slice.
Yeah,
it's a mixture. Yeah.
Yes. Think about that.
I think that you took my idea and I just said that the mashed potatoes should be dolloped instead of an even layer of mashed potatoes because I think that'd be a better texture.
You know what? I think you are the problem.
You think
in
I'm the
this.
problem?
You
Yeah.
started.
Should I just
this.
get out of here, you guys?
I think you might want to go hit it.
I'll
Actually,
just get, if I can get donuts,
as
maybe.
fast as you
wait a
can.
minute. Now, with the donuts and pizza, now we got a
Wow.
good breakfast.
Sure.
So are you not going to have turkey across the whole pizza?
Well, there'll be pieces of turkey that you'll run
Pieces
into.
of turkey.
The way you run into a piece of pepperoni. I mean, a pepperoni pizza isn't all pepperoni.
But every slice has it.
Yes, but there's not six Never mind.
Every slice should have a little bit of mashed potatoes. We'll ask the chef when she gets here.
God.
Never mind.
Hopefully, she just didn't listen to anybody and made the damn thing.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, we'll see. That's all coming up. A couple surprises coming up today. I'm very excited about.
Stop using the word surprise. You don't know what it means.
Nope, you don't.
I may have a new record over
Oh,
here.
here's somebody I met at the mall. What a surprise. No, he lived in Michigan. Here he is, Artie Wilson. Artie, come on in. Tell us about how your summer in Michigan. Okay.
Well,
Surprise!
What do we have coming up in sports?
Boy, we have a lot coming up in sports, don't we, Chick?
If you say so. Yeah.
Okay.
I was given a list of things by Christy this morning, and I, by God, better touch on them, or there's going to be trouble.
No.
The Slap League. Tiger Woods is having girl problems again. Kevin Durant hurt himself during the warm-ups.
Oh.
So here's $1 million. Time for your first game for for Arizona.
And I'm working on. I hope. I've forgotten about this yesterday. Steve Ballmer, owner of the Clippers, who's known as being very, very excited. So this time he's very, very excited about the Clippers' new arena. I think it's the Intuit Arena.
Yes.
And all the bathrooms.
Oh.
He's very excited about the turtles.
With good reason.
As Archie Bunker would say.
I think with good reason.
Why?
Oh, you'll see.
You know, I
You'll
knew
like the
that
story.
you and Steve Ballmer would find some common ground.
Mm-hmm.
You take that as a compliment.
I think it's one of the major flaws in many arenas in this country, and he has made every effort to fix that. Good for him. And for concerts as well. I think I would say thank you, Ace. Also, a couple of you may be interested in this headline. Well, it just involves premature ejaculation. And
what are you looking at me for?
No, he looked right at me, but you know that's not the case with me.
Not with Josh.
that's right. No, I know. Josh has the opposite of that.
Yeah. My ejaculation very
Delayed.
tardy.
Very delayed.
And that's because of a chemical reaction from some pharmaceutical you take?
Oh, yeah. Any SSRI will slow things up there.
Any what?
SSRI.
What does that mean?
Selective serotonin
Serotonin rehab.
reuptake inhibitor.
Okay. Is that different than FDIC?
It
Yes.
is,
A little
yeah.
Uh-huh.
One
See,
has...
Serotonin, Tom. That's where the money is. Serotonin.
What do you think? I think he's giggling. I think that he's going to ask Godwin to do the back. I'm SSRIs. I think that's why he's
no.
What do you think it is?
Wow.
Oh, here he is now, Pat.
I'm okay with that.
Usually those things are 3 letters.
SSRIs?
Yeah, 4. There are a lot of 4. There's RSVP.
NASA.
And what's the one you get at car dealers all the time?
FDIC?
MSRP.
MSRP, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Good one. Good job, Ace.
LSMFT
Yes,
is one
good
of the
job,
few.
Ace. Thank God you're
LSMFT
here.
is one of the few 5-letter ones.
What
LSMFT?
the hell's that mean?
You know that one, Ace, don't you? LSMFT?
I'm cursing chick out.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
No,
It's
of course
Lucky
not.
Strike means fine
Yes,
tobacco.
from when they first came up with cigarettes.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with you? Has anything
you're
happened?
throwing back this SSRI stuff
Has
like I'm supposed
anything-
to know what the hell you're talking about.
No, many
Oh,
people in the
my
country
apologies.
are.
I thought you did. I thought it was.
SSRIs are taken by probably 80% of our population these
What's
days.
the most recent thing that's happened in popular culture that you've gotten excited about, noted, and remembered?
What do you mean? Like, lots of things.
like
Not like West Side Story, not like Ed Sullivan, not like the Beatles, not like Toby Gillis,
John Kennedy.
not like John Kennedy.
Well,
What have you
Not like the
totally
Cuban Missile
embraced?
Crisis.
Dua Lipa, maybe?
oh, I like Dua Lipa.
He got really into Ted
I'm
Lasso.
levitating.
Remember that?
Huh?
He got really into Ted Lasso for a while. I feel like he kind of embraced that.
Last season starts
He
next
got
Wednesday.
so
March
excited
15th,
about
baby.
Les
They're finally shooting that thing in the head, huh?
Ted Lasso. I've never watched it since. That's how excited he
Wow.
was. I can't.
No,
I can't take it.
I didn't watch any more of it. Watched the first season, had enough.
When you realized it was how flimsy it was.
Now, what was your
Stop it.
Josh was there for the elevator pitch. How did it go, Josh?
You see, he's from America, but he has to go to England where, I tell you what, words and phrases are different.
Fish out of water, huh?
And it's not football, but it is football.
Oh, and he's an intelligent, well-traveled man, maybe a New Yorker, an urbanite. No, some yokel.
In a flyover area.
It is a shame that it doesn't have the integrity of something like, Friday the 13th, Part 11. I wish that
Boy, it's not
really makes
called
it
Part
good.
11. Thank you very much.
What is it called?
That would be, well, there really is no Part 11.
The Dawn
yet.
Reckons, something like that.
Freddy versus Jason is technically Part 10. Well, no, Jason X is 10. That's where he goes to space, Willie.
Somebody do
course.
something.
He goes to space?
Oh, yeah.
Ace,
Oh,
where
if you haven't seen
Jump
Jason
on
X.
him.
Is that true?
Wait, are you joking?
You haven't seen Jason X?
No, that sounds like a Mary Kate and Ashley movie. He goes to space?
That's right.
And how do
No,
they
he
justify
doesn't.
that?
In the future,
Of course.
Jason has been cryogenically frozen.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't. I mean, you can't kill the person,
Right?
the guy. I mean, I look. Now we're getting into muddy territory.
Okay.
Is he a man? Is he a supernatural entity? We can talk about this, but. And then some,
How does he get
some
on a spaceship?
future time, like space people or whatever, come down. They're humans, but Earth isn't all that inhabitable anymore. And they're studying Earth, and they find him, and they accidentally let him out.
Oh.
Then he gets on the spaceship. Oh no! Here's what happens. So, they find him and they go, "Hey, this guy, we can sell him on the black market."
Oh.
And so they take his remains, what they think, but he comes back to life.
Hey.
Are the special effects any good?
Yeah, no, they're fun. I mean, they're okay. They're passable.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah.
Why aren't you shutting him up?
Because it's so dumb.
Because Josh is his favorite.
I can't imagine
Some of-
anyone would sit through it.
There's like 30 deaths in it. It's awesome.
Oh.
Okay, all right. Jason, is it called Jason Goes to Space?
It's called Jason X.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jason Goes to Space would give away too much of the plot.
follow-up questions.
And at one point, he gets sort of he turns into half robot, half Jason. Uber Jason, as he's known in the genre.
How did that happen?
And this girl, he comes in, and this girl sees him and goes, "He's had an upgrade."
Nice. Maybe Uber Jason should just drive
Uber
back
Jason,
here on Earth.
That's a whole new movie.
Wow.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. We do have something coming up. Oh, I mentioned this headline about premature ejaculation. Hang in there, fellas. Oh, too late. We have an interesting story about that may be of service to you.
Jason never had that problem.
Why not?
I think
Does
he's
he ever have
asexual.
sex?
No.
I didn't think so.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Let me tell you about Raycon
Maybe
earbuds.
that's why he kills. He's horny.
Jason would like
Tell me about him, Chick.
Dear Chick, Christy, and the Beehole Brigade.
Thank you.
The quality of these Raycons are amazing! Exclamation points. I can even hear every time Tom shakes his sweetener packets and ice hitting Chick's glass every time Ace's Pizza Challenge gets brought up. Thanks for the recommendation. That is from Matt. Well, thank you, Matt. That's right. Raycon's premium audio at the perfect price point. You can build great habits without breaking the bank, whether you're looking for a pair of everyday earbuds, low-latency gaming headphones, or a speaker with a battery that will last all night at your next party. Raycon has got you covered. And yes, Raycons start around half the price of other premium audio brands. And they also have 3 customizable sound profiles, gel tips that fit every ear ever made, earbud tap functions, noise isolation, awareness mode. If you're ready to buy something small with a big impact on your life for the new year, go to buyraycon.com/Tom today to get 15% off your Raycon order. That's buyraycon.com/Tom. Score 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Also, good news for you, Christy. Maybe.
What?
You may be able to have a meaty sandwich on St. Patrick's Day. I'll tell you about that.
Jason's never had a meaty sandwich.
Yeah.
I can tell you more about him. Let me go to commercial.
Is this
here.
doubling down or tripling down? I'm not sure.
It's
also,
stopping the show dead.
There's a beer. There's a couple of recalls. One is a beer. One is an eye drop. One can kill you.
Oh.
I'll tell you which one when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
This episode brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Do you ever find yourself playing the budgeting game? Shifting a little money here, a little there, and hoping it all works out? Well, with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive, you can get a better budgeter and potentially lower your insurance bill too. You tell Progressive what you want to pay for car insurance, and they'll help find you options within your budget. Try it today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law. Not available in all states.
Ready to optimize your nutrition this year? Factor has chef-made gourmet meals that make eating well easy. They're dietitian approved and ready to heat and eat in 2 minutes, so you can fuel right and feel great, no matter what life throws at you.
Factor arrives fresh and fully prepared, perfect for any active, busy lifestyle. You could lose up to 8 pounds in 8 weeks with Factor Keto Meals, based on a randomized, controlled clinical trial with Factor Keto. Results will vary depending on diet and exercise.
With 40 options across 8 dietary preferences on the menu each week, it's easy to pick meals tailored to your goals. Choose from preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, or Keto. Factor can help you feel your best all day long with wholesome smoothies, breakfasts, grab-and-go snacks, and more add-ons.
Reach your goals this year with ingredients you can trust and convenience that can't be beat.
Eat smart with Factor. Get started at factormeals.com/factorpodcast and use the code FACTORPODCAST to get 50% off your first box plus free shipping. That's code FACTORPODCAST at factormeals.com/factorpodcast to get 50% off plus free shipping on your first box.
Welcome back. It's the Bob and Tom Show. There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey there, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick, thank you for listening to my dissection of Halloween, or Friday the 13th, Part 5, A New Beginning, during the commercials there.
Thank you, but I didn't know I had a choice. So, there's Ace Cosby.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing, pal?
Good.
You know what I'd like to hear, Tom, this early on? Wouldn't that be great? There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning.
A little something, huh? A little something, something?
Little pizzaology?
No.
I mean,
What's the linchpin, the feature of this show for a 10th of a century, huh?
Well, we'll get to the Ace Cosby joke of the day in due time.
Here's Tom.
A rare request for it.
Yeah,
from Chick
and
McGee.
I'm rebuffed. Fine. I'll go back to being real. It sucks.
Once again, Chick McGee is astride the orangeinsoles.com sports chair, and we'll be hearing from Mr. McGee coming up. Also, we have premature ejaculation in the news.
Everybody be very, very quiet.
We
Tell me how I can help. I mean,
controversial topic involving Christy Lee. We'll get to coming up a little bit later on. And meat. And eating meat and when you can and where you can.
Right.
Christy may have to get on an airplane to go have a cheeseburger. We'll get to that.
Are these like Catholic rules?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so it doesn't if I can still eat cheeseburgers wherever I want?
Yes, you can.
Very cool.
Anyone can.
You know what? I don't think even if I was crazy rich, I'd get on a plane and go just have a cheeseburger. I don't think that would.
That can't be that good of a cheeseburger, right?
You don't think you're crazy rich? You wouldn't go, I'm going to go get In-N-Out real quick.
Yeah.
Get in a private jet, go to an In-N-Out.
I think I'd spend some time. I wouldn't just go get the burger.
Yeah, it's about the journey. You want to land and do a couple things.
No, don't let him and his ham-fisted personality come over here and invade my dream. No.
Jake, what about the coolest thing?
I invade your dream.
The coolest thing, I think, Mattress Mac flew in a private plane from Colorado, I think, to Texas, or backwards, from Texas to Colorado, got on the runway, made a bet on his cell phone, and then flew right back home.
Hey,
that's pretty cool.
Rich.
I don't know. That doesn't seem...
You're saying you'd stay and go, I'm here.
I'm here. I'll go down to
If you start flying lessons, one of the things you do, because you can't really, when you first start flying, is you fly to a closer airport, maybe have a cheeseburger, and then fly back.
Oh, well, if I was learning something,
Yes.
because I like to learn something every day at a time,
That'd be fun.
I like to keep my brain growing.
You're going to be flying airplanes?
Maybe.
I'd like to. I find it intriguing. Wouldn't you be comfortable, me as your pilot?
I'd be comfortable on the ground, watching in a bunker so I could duck.
Oh, I think
Okay,
Chick
so
would
not
make
only
a
are you
great
not
pilot.
comfortable with me flying, you're not safe on the ground either.
That's
you have
correct.
to be in the bunker.
Hey, guys, watch. Chick said he's going to buzz the tower. They're all dead.
I believe in you, buddy.
Well,
Oh, gosh.
dream over.
No, I think that's great. That's something I could never do.
Fly?
I could
Well,
never
you're
do
too
it.
busy. You can't.
No, I don't have the focus. I would.
You're familiar with the quote, be here now? Ram Dass, the whole thing.
Yeah, sure.
Be here now. You're never here now. You're up there or back there or over there. You're not here now.
That's correct.
Hey,
Ever.
I know you don't care to hang out with me after the show or
No,
anything,
no. God,
but
no.
would you like to fly a jet simulator? I have an opportunity to do that. You should come with me.
A jet simulator.
Yeah.
Whoa, where's
That
something
always
in
gotta
Wow, you can hit the ground
You
even
can
faster
crash,
now.
it won't matter.
Maybe I'm just a savant at flying planes.
We
You
don't know.
How do you learn if when crashing doesn't? They should at least have a guy sitting there where if you crash, he just burns you with a lit cigarette.
Oh, my
You
God.
feel something, and you know.
Oh, my
You
gosh.
can't do that.
Just hits you in the head with some Tupperware. Nothing far, but you're gonna feel it.
Hey.
Yeah, you're gonna remember it.
So, have you signed up for the lessons?
No, not yet.
That's great. I
Waiting
couldn't
for someone
do it.
to offer them gratis.
That's my man over there.
That's right.
Chick McGee doesn't pay his own ticket.
That's right. Sports brought to you by Arnie's Planes. Remember, when you want a plane, call Arnie.
Oh, yeah. Arnie's biplanes and bait shop.
That's right.
We've got worms and flying lessons.
Get the guy who taught Sid Caesar and what's-her-face in Mad World. Listen to me. He's sucking me into his past life.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. We have.
Let's go.
Well, usually you ask for a Pat Godwin song at this point.
I do.
And
You're
I thought
exactly
we would
right.
get one of the new ones. Pat, we had an interesting event Tuesday in the state of Oklahoma. Oklahoma voted to not legalize the legal marijuana.
Hang on. There seems to be a problem with the creative machine that is Pat Godwin.
Oh, God. I did not look this over. Even when I played it yesterday, I stumbled all through it.
That's consider this your safe space, your rehearsal room, if you will. By way of background, what's really interesting about this in my mind is
He's a professional.
is that Oklahoma, was it 10% of eligible people have already registered for medical marijuana?
Yeah, they have like 400 dispensaries in Oklahoma City alone.
Yeah. So it's everywhere already.
Right.
But,
they didn't want to take the next step.
I think they didn't want to because there was a huge campaign financed by people who are interested in other ways to get high, I think.
Ain't nothing in Oklahoma but steers and pot shops. Oh, maybe not.
But I was really surprised. But they voted against having and the what is it? The medical marijuana is a scam. We all know it.
No, it's not.
No,
it is.
And that what he means is
It helps
anybody
some people.
Many people get it who don't necessarily need it medically.
There are 400 of those shops in Oklahoma City because anybody you can walk in and. What's your problem? Oh, I don't know.
Migraines.
I think my problem is I'm not getting my marijuana. Oh, well, here's your prescription for it.
Truly helps somebody.
We got to make it.
Sure.
Yes, you're missing my point.
We got to make it more like the real pharmaceutical industry, where only the people that need these medications are getting it. I mean, Adderall, OxyContin. These are all things that are all safe and above board for everybody,
Exactly.
and only the people
here's
that
the
need
problem.
them get them now.
He's the problem. Okay, this is why you think the medical marijuana is a big joke, is because these stand-ups, these comedians, these traveling miscreants, these awful people.
I love traveling miscreants.
I went to my doctor and I'm tense. Well, here's some pot. See, that's a stand-up thing, but some people are truly helped by marijuana.
Transparently a joke. And yes, there are people that it may help. I don't know. I'm not a physician, but I'm just saying the fact that they're...
When I got my medical card in Colorado, I said that I had like back issues, which I did. And then I said I also have anxiety. And he said, hey, if you have anxiety, do you get anxious when you smoke? And I said, no. And he goes, well, if you keep smoking more and you start getting anxiety, stop smoking. He said it right there in the room.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
What a response.
This physician, no, it's my understanding this physician also worked out of a bait shop.
Yeah.
See, there he is. He's not helping.
No, but he was kind of just saying, hey, this isn't for everybody. So if you find that you have an adverse reaction to this,
right?
He
was being genuine and honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, could we just face it?
Not for the joke.
It's a joke. It's a pathetic joke.
Oh my
God!
God.
Realizing it. Okay, fine. You join your socialist, let the government run everything world.
What?
And
what?
How did that happen to that? That I think marijuana helps some people.
No,
I'm a socialist, Josh.
He pulls out the socialist card when he's losing an argument.
No, I pull up the communist cards.
Oh, that's right.
The fascist pseudo-socialist regime.
Good to have you, Senator.
I'm sorry.
Mr. Speaker.
I know a lot about socialism. I live in the United States. I pay taxes. Pat, so you have a tribute to Oklahoma and the pot thing?
Ladies and gentlemen, a sneak peek behind the curtain of the Bob and Tom Show. What we just did was gave Mr. Diva some time to get the song ready.
To go over my phrasing.
There he goes.
You have it?
Oklahoma, where you can smoke marijuana for the pain. Oh, the wind smells sweet like real good weed. Someone went to the dispensary today. They say it's for glaucoma, where you still need a prescription for the pot. Sit alone and smoke. What a joke. You say it's medicinal, but it's not. When you grow pot on your land, you could have made a few grand. And when they say it's for pain, it's not for play. So if you're smoking, you might get a fine in Oklahoma. What the hey?
Yeah, man.
A little better than yesterday.
Oh yes, the use of the word glaucoma, very nice,
Perfect.
And I totally get it that it does help some people. I understand that. I'm not an idiot.
No, we knew what your point was.
It's just that
one
this.
thing at a time.
Well, you had to have a prescription, and anybody can get one. Obviously,
I'd rather live in a state where it was only medical than not legal at all. Something.
Yeah, but it's half-assed. It's typical. It's like when they forgive the turkey and then they have a turkey dinner at the same time.
I feel
or
like you would
a
love
turkey
that.
pizza later on here on the Bob and Tom.
As a person who lacks integrity, I feel like you would love it when the White House does things like that.
Do you care for a second that your son, one of your sons, one of his linchpins is you lack integrity? His father.
Does it bother you?
Does it bother you at all that the way you presented yourself to your son?
It's not a lack of it. I'm just
You're
saying.
a big fake. Is that a problem?
Your own son.
Your own son. Pat's godson.
He just has, let's call it this. Let's say he has a very flexible point of view.
there you
How
go.
about that? He
I
can
like
pick
that
a side
very-
depending on how he feels that
I like
day.
that very much.
Good positive spin.
I have a clear way of picking a side. If Chick is for it, I'm against it.
I wish politicians were that.
The old Groucho Marx. If whatever it is, I'm against it.
If the club wants to have me in it, I don't want any part of it. And now here's Willie Griswold last night as he's falling to sleep.
Oh, Father, I'm ashamed to show my face in public.
Well, thank you, Pat. I certainly enjoyed that. Coming up, I should point this out. I'm sorry. What is today? Thursday. Let's see. Tomorrow evening, it'll be Pat Godwin and Willie G at the Brown County Playhouse in Nashville. That's a great, great theater. So that'll be perfect for a good show. Have some fun.
Yeah.
Take a break because you're about to be swallowing a lot of basketball. So clear your head and see some great comedy. How about that? We'll certainly look forward to that show. And then if I'm not mistaken, on Saturday it's going to be Willie G. and Mr. Jeff Oskey in Montpelier at the Civic Center. Part of a special benefit. Tickets available at the door for that one. Willie, for your show Friday, where do they get the tickets?
Just go to my Instagram. It's willie.griswold. There's a link in the bio. Super easy. Check it out.
And also, if you were listening to the show last Friday, Greg Morton was our guest. and Greg did a very short piece. I think it was about a minute about just sort of kind of the history of movies. And it had more than 1 million people watch it over the weekend. It's on TikTok.
It's almost up to 2.
Is it? Yeah. It's very funny, and Greg is just hilarious. He's one of those guys you have to see in person, and there are certain things that, I mean, it's funny on TV, but in person it just kills.
It's just amazing.
It's great. So we'll move forward here and touch the bigger bases.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
We're touching base. In baseball, the bases are
right.
now 5 feet by 5 feet. Is that what
No, they were 15 inches by 15, and now they're going to be 4 feet by 4 feet.
Yeah,
5 feet would be ridiculous.
And they're brought to you by the Waterbed Warehouse.
Does anyone miss a waterbed? I don't think I...
Every time we mention this, we get letters from people that still have them.
I can't believe that.
And we should make this clear, Willie. In the early days of FM radio, when everything started shifting to the FM band of radio,
you know how gambling companies are now.
Yeah,
that's how it's like lawyers on TV, that kind of thing. That's how it was with FM radio. You know this, Ace. In the early days of FM rock radio, it was waterbed sales all the time.
Late 70s, early 80s,
and stereo shops. But the waterbed, I never had one. Didn't you have one, Christy?
I had a regular waterbed, and then I had the soft cider waterbed.
That's like the upscale waterbed?
Well, it was like baffles, so it didn't move around as much. It's in a regular mattress, but it had water and the baffles.
Wouldn't you hear the swooshing all the time?
No, not really.
You could.
I mean, you could,
Yeah.
but it
Have you been
wasn't
on
that
one?
bad.
Yeah.
When you were on one, did you have any kind of intimate activity?
No, I was too young. Our neighbors were getting rid of theirs. My parents said, "We'll take it," and my parents then had a waterbed.
Oh,
Yeah, my
used
first
waterbed.
That's pretty gross, isn't it?
Yeah.
My first marriage, we had a waterbed.
Your first marriage, so then in your first marriage, so that thing got that thing got a little bit of motion of the ocean, if you will.
Are you trying to tell me
Had a
that
glacier on it.
back when you were long-haired Tom
You never did it on a waterbed.
in New York City, you never encountered anybody on a waterbed?
Never.
I bet there weren't that many in New York City.
I don't think. Yeah,
total pain in the
I don't think
ass.
they're legal.
I'll
in New York
expand.
City.
I know you have had sex with a woman on a waterbed.
Yeah, Tom
He won't admit it.
He flooded half of the story. I bet
Yeah.
he was breaking the
Went like
waterbeds.
this. Hey, why don't you go feed the dogs? I got to hit this, and then I'll be along. That's how it went. And it was a waterbed.
Honestly, I've never had a
Christy,
waterbed.
was it easier or more difficult to have intimate relations? Because it seems to me like it would have been.
Yeah, if you push
It
this
wasn't
way,
easy
isn't the
getting
water
out
pushing
of the
that
water.
way?
No, it was.
I found them very handy.
I see. All right. I was asking the wrong
Another
person.
county heard from.
Would you have to you're supposed to avoid the pool for 30 minutes after you eat? Would you avoid the waterbed after you have a snack?
Because you get seasick. Yeah.
You really would?
No.
Well, I don't think that eating angle has any.
And didn't they?
Well,
I do remember this. I remember certain apartment complexes you couldn't have one unless you were on the first floor.
Exactly.
I can remember seeing the signs.
because they're heavy, and they could leak.
Well, they could. Yeah, they burst and.
Would you fill
They
it
really
at the
are
store,
heavy.
or would you fill it?
I can't imagine.
No, in your house.
No, you fill it at the house.
You bring the hose
You'd
inside.
put them in.
Yes.
You'd put them in
Yes.
the frame.
Yes.
But if you fill it at the store,
Yeah.
how the hell would you?
She said they were really heavy.
They're
You know what a
very
pain,
heavy.
a pain in the ass it is to bring a goldfish home from the fair? I would quadruple that by
You know what? Did you?
10 times over.
For 5 minutes ago, he went, "Let me fill Willie," and he doesn't know about waterbed. And now you're making fun of me for not knowing about something.
It is unfair.
Yeah,
You put the empty bladder in the frame and then you fill it
Yeah.
up inside.
That's what I figured. I was
Yeah.
just asking.
And then-
And there were different kinds of mattresses. I mean, they went from free flowing to some had the baffles or they had the heavier plastics, so they didn't move as much. And
Right.
yeah,
That's
The
fascinating.
one we had moved a ton.
yeah. The first one we had moved a ton.
And the
but
place
we
that
quickly
sold them usually had a lot
upgraded.
of photographs of marijuana and what's that stuff called? Macrame, like macrame pot holders, that kind of thing.
We didn't smoke any pot at all, my first husband and I, and we had a waterbed.
No wonder your marriage wasn't a success.
Ah, geez.
You hear that? The relationship experts over here
needed
giving out
drugs.
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone is mad at someone different in the room. So that's true.
Yeah. That's cool.
No, we
pretty
are
cool.
going to get letters from people who still have water beds that love them.
Save
of
them.
course.
Save the letters.
No, I'm
Don't
kind
care.
of curious. And do they still make them? Apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can go online. I can get you a waterbed.
I do
tomorrow.
not want a water bed.
You got a new house? Come on, get a new waterbed.
No. No, absolutely.
Can you imagine somebody trying to fill up the waterbed and take it home? Artie, there's got to be a better way to do that.
There has to have been someone stupid enough.
Absolutely.
Take a
Put it in
turn.
the back of a truck.
I'm surprised I
truck
didn't
flips
do it.
Trying to
over.
take him up the stairs at the apartment complex.
God.
The thing weighs 3,000 pounds.
You can go faster. It's not going to fall off. Oh, wait a minute. Hold it.
That's like a big blob just rolling down the stairs.
No, I'm sure someone put a waterbed bladder in the back of a pickup and filled it up.
Oh, sure.
For
Well,
some-
no,
for some
they
event.
put some kind of rubber lining in the
Well, I've seen that.
truck
Yeah,
bed
make a
and fill
pool.
it up with water. Yeah.
Okay, well, speaking of beds, let's talk about decent beds and real beds and the best bed I've ever had, the Sleep Number bed.
An idea who's still here.
Oh,
Yes.
this is one of those things where the idea is so simple, but the execution is perfect. It's from Sleep Number. They know a lot about sleep. They know how essential it is to your physical, mental, and emotional well-being. You got to get a good night's sleep, and the best way to do that, of course, is with the Sleep Number bed, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But first, a quiz. Chick McGee, your Sleep Number setting is what?
100. That's the firmest setting on the Sleep Number
and
bed.
then Christy Lee?
I like my, obviously, mattress a little softer, so I go with a 40.
Like you used to have the water bed.
Yes.
Well, and now the beauty of the Sleep Number bed is one bed would be perfect for the both of you because one side could be 100, the other side 40, and you can change it at the touch of a button. Let's just say you were a couple, and sadly, Chick dies, and you get a new husband, and he prefers a softer
happened?
mattress.
Yeah.
What
He
happened?
could
What?
be. You could, at the touch of a button, fix it for him.
Yeah. Bye-bye, chick.
Is that a good
Hello, new
illustration,
guy.
Josh?
Well, at least she's grieving.
Okay, maybe that was a bad example. What I'm trying to say is 8 out of 10 couples prefer a different mattress firmness. So don't be the guy in the couple. You go to the mattress store and you're dealing with the bad breath sales guy. Hi, how's this one? No, don't be that person. You don't have to decide right there in the middle of the day staring at Klieg lights. No, you want to be able to adjust it when you get home, make it perfect for you. Also, they've got things that help you with the temperature of the bed, et cetera, et cetera. They've got the smart beds. Get all the details. Find out what does what by going to sleepnumber.com/BT show. Choose proven quality sleep from Sleep Number. Why? Because you want to be at your best every day and you need proven quality sleep every night. Sleep Number's lowest price ever is up right now. You can save $1,200 on the Sleep Number 360 i10 smart bed. Just got a letter yesterday from someone who just got one of those and loves it. By the name of
Stevie? Willie?
John. Thank you,
John.
It's Sleep Number's lowest price ever. $1,200 off the Sleep Number 360 i10 smart bed. So get the details once again. Sleepnumber.com/BT show. This is subject, of course, to credit approval. See sleepnumber.com/BT show for all the details. Coming up, what is Adidas going to do with all those Yeezy shoes? Well, bankruptcy may be in the offing.
Oh, man.
We'll find out. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Text us at 888-262-8661. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
There's Pat Godwood in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. Hang on, America. That joke of the day's coming. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee, and we're going to have a Thanksgiving pizza today. Jess Hooker will come in and cook it up for us. And here's Tom Griswold.
Well, speaking of pizza, Ace is eating nothing but pizza in the month of March.
Really? I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah, coming up, we have special food news about, not about pizza, but about meat and who can eat it, where, and when. There's some restrictions. Oh, yeah, you'll be fascinated.
Huh. You'll be fascinated.
Coming. Well, it really only applies to Christy because.
Yeah, I'm a heathen. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we'll see. Now, we turn to the sports page with Chick McGee. What's happening over there?
I was afraid of that. Phoenix Sun star Kevin Durant, who, as you covered, Tom, has played, let's see, where? Oklahoma City,
Golden
State,
Golden State, and Brooklyn.
In Brooklyn, and now he's in Phoenix. And last night was supposed to be his home debut.
Big deal in Phoenix.
Can't wait to see Phoenix. And this my new look Suns with Kevin Durant and Chris Paul and Devin Booker. And what happened during pregame warmups? That's right, he rolled his left ankle.
Jesus.
The game was supposed to be his home debut. He's played in 3 games since being traded to the Suns, and Booker and Durant are only the 4th duo to score over 180 points in the first 3 games they played together.
Huh.
180 combined points. Yeah. Wilt Chamberlain on that list, too. And Memphis Grizzlies guard Ja Morant will be away from the team for at least 4 more games.
Why?
The team made that announcement yesterday. Police say Morant won't face charges, though, in Colorado related to the live-streamed video in which Morant appeared to be, he was, displaying a gun in a strip club.
Oh. Nothing can go wrong now.
The Glendale Police Department, yes. Let Plaxico Burress be a model for you.
My gosh.
If you take a gun to a nightclub, shoot yourself in the leg, okay? Don't just wave it around.
Yeah.
Anyway, there is language in the CBA with the NBA players that specifically says they are not allowed to have firearms of any kind during any league-related trips or anything. If you're out there representing, in this case, the Memphis Grizzlies,
yes.
You can't have a gun. That's what it says in the collective bargaining.
Was he in
agreement.
Memphis?
He was in Colorado.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, if he's in Memphis, I don't blame him for wanting to have a gun. But
is that your policy on going to a strip club in Memphis?
My policy on going to Memphis.
I love that song, though. Stripping in Memphis.
Where are the best strip clubs? Is there like
Atlanta has Magic City. That's the big one.
Like
the rappers talk about that.
Magic City?
Mm-hmm.
Bang for your buck. It's East St. Louis, my friend.
Sajay.
I can testify that was the first strip club. Not that I'm a strip club guy, but that was the first strip club complex with guard towers. I'd never seen anything like that in my life. Am I lying?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's but the guard towers make it a nice safe place.
No,
to
there
conduct
are
commerce.
rarely any issues.
That's exactly right.
Chick, don't forget the biggest one is in Vegas, Club Sapphire.
I've never heard of that.
I've been, but again, bang for your buck. It's not Vegas. It's not L.A. It's not Atlanta. I've been to them all, baby. That's right.
You're talking about a friendly strip club, aren't you?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
I'm not saying Soche doesn't have those.
Where are you on the stripper giving you a kiss? Full on the mouth kiss. Where
It's
are you?
never happened to me.
No kidding.
Do they
no.
do that?
I've never heard of it.
They used to.
Really?
No kidding.
I'd only heard tell of it. That's why there was a place from the county we're broadcasting in right now. There used to be there was a very friendly adult establishment.
Oh, was that human trafficking, that place?
Oh, Tom.
Oh, sorry.
You know, there are strippers who enjoy their job.
I'm sure there are. That's going through college.
It was called human trafficking burlesque.
Oh,
okay,
Please.
they were very friendly.
Got some letters, as
Well,
promised.
somebody do something. I'm already tired.
We were
Already?
talking about water beds, and I said, I know we always get letters whenever we mention them. People still do have them. But again, there was a time when every commercial on an FM radio station that played rock music had a lot of waterbed commercials. Here's a letter from BG. Hey, guys, years ago, my wife and I had a waterbed.
Is this Mr. Bader Ginsburg?
MBG as opposed to RBG.
That's right.
Yes.
My wife and I were on.
I'll just read that way it's actually written. Ruth Bader and I used to get on our waterbed and we'd fool around. We would take the sheets and blankets off and spread baby oil on the waterbed bladder, which made the encounter very interesting.
Okay.
How did they stay on the bed?
I don't want to know anything about these people. Why would you read that out
I don't know
loud?
how
That's
they stay
letter
on the
one.
bed.
That's
from,
hot.
Letter one from Brian.
We're doing it SEAL style.
Letter two. This is from Mr. G, a different letter.
He's not balancing that ball on his nose, I can tell you that.
Hey, guys and Christy, sometimes here's what works well. Strip the bed down and get your partner an oil up.
Wow.
Okay, I can honestly tell you I never did that.
Wouldn't the oil
Never
be all
thought
over the
of that.
plastic?
The only waterbed I was ever familiar with, and yes, it was an ordeal. Anyway, it was like cracking a safe, Tom. You know, you got to get all the numbers right, and then now, okay, you
Finally got in,
through
did you?
that. So anyway,
Wearing a stethoscope.
come on, just be nice for 10 minutes. Anyway, my point is, they had the waterbed. Very like hard wood.
Yes.
Where the
The
bladder,
frame.
the frame would
Right.
be it would hurt to try to get out of the bed.
Yes. No, he's right.
Very painful.
Yeah.
If you rolled over on it, it was like, ow, am I in the wood shop?
Well, some of them you could get bumpers.
I assume the bed had to sit below the area where the wood was so that it would
Actually,
explode.
it didn't.
The one I'm familiar with did.
above it.
The one I'm familiar with did.
So it's like a picture frame almost?
Yeah.
It's like that sucks. That sounds like
Or like a raised garden bed.
Oh,
like it is.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it's like getting out of an above-ground pool. You got to push up onto the hot.
Kinda.
It's almost like a double grave, if you will.
We eventually got the bumpers, Christy. You're right.
Did you get the bumpers? Yeah,
Much
the
better.
bumpers were a must.
Doug writes, waterbeds were the best because once you'd get started, the water in the mattress did all the work. You just rely on the motion of the ocean, so to speak.
Look at Ace.
Ace
Like,
is
Ace.
he's in his happy place.
Ace, let me read the last sentence, I should say, of this letter. Just slap her on the ass and ride the waves.
Oh, my.
Thank you for the letter, Doug.
So those strippers did more than kiss.
Ace, would you take your earring off before you made love in a waterbed?
Sweet, sweet love.
You got to be careful with that earring. It could puncture something.
Sweet, sweet love.
I wonder if anybody ever drowned in one.
Good. Drown in a waterbed?
Drown?
I mean, yeah, something.
Well, if it broke open or something?
and they were passed out.
Can you imagine
I never
how
had
many,
one break open.
now with social media, how many if waterbeds were still really popular, how many videos there were waterbeds bursting and water going everywhere?
It's interesting you bring this up, Tom. In A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Child.
Yeah?
Is
there a waterbed
I'm sorry,
scene?
The Dream Master. My gosh. Yes. He dreams that he's being attacked. And then the mom goes in the morning, son, and pulls the blankets back, and he's inside the waterbed. He's having drowned.
Wow.
Very illogical.
How did they get him in the bladder? And
the rules of Freddy and his neighbor are very fuzzy.
Fuzzy. Fuzzy was the word you meant to say. When we come back, we will find out more of what's going on in the news today. Premature ejaculation. Steve Ballmer, he's not suffering from that. It's just an interesting story about Mr. Ballmer. And Jamie Lee Curtis has an interesting notion about what time of day concerts should take place. And I kind of agree with her. And also we have Reese's Cups Vegan Edition coming soon.
Oh,
Reese Cups?
Yeah. We'll find out about that in a minute. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Even though we're not too much to look at, you can also watch the show on our YouTube channel.
There's one thing that will forever change the way you sleep, and it's the softest 100% organic cotton sheets from Boll & Branch. You'll fall asleep faster, wrapped in the most luxurious comfort. You'll never sleep hot again with sheets that feel breathable to sleep in. You'll experience the purest softness on night one and feel your sheets get even softer with every wash. Discover the difference with 15% off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com with code CUMULUS. Exclusions apply. See site for details.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. It's a weird day. And remember who's saying this and what show you're listening to. It's a weird day.
Okay.
There's Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hi.
See, what do you mean by that?
Just hi?
Never mind. Maybe I'm the weird one. There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello.
There's Josh Arnold.
We are the weird ones, mister.
Yes, giving us a quick précis on every scary movie he's ever
In
seen.
fact, that was a quote from The Craft. About 4 teens.
I love that movie in high school, right? They're all witches.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
Good film.
That's a good movie. A lot of nice butts in that. There's Jess Hooker's here.
Hi.
There's Ace Cosby.
Scream.
My man.
Coming out this week.
There's Willie Griswold.
Love a movie with a nice butt.
That's right. With Scream's coming out with someone who looks like, what's her name? Courtney Cox? She's in it.
She is in it.
Or her body's in it.
Oh.
And here's Tom Griswold. Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you, Chick McGee.
Lovely
Once
human
again,
being.
Chick McGee reporting. Chick McGee reporting from the not the orange barrels, but it's the orange insoles. They are under my feet.
So like that,
Nice.
Chick?
That was beautiful.
The Orange Insoles Sports Desk featuring Chick McGee.
Thank you.
Our topic today,
Waterbeds and kissing hookers. I've got a
Kissing hookers.
We have Jess Hooker here, so we got to.
I'm in.
Possibly.
Who are we kissing?
I don't mean Jess.
We need to set this up. Have you ever been on a waterbed?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Did you own one?
No, I didn't own one, but I had friends who owned one, and when we would sleep over, that would, yeah.
This is maybe as a kid then?
Yeah, as a kid.
Okay.
Yeah, teenager. Actually, in high school, even my friend had one that was like a regular mattress, but there
The
was
baffle.
water. Yeah, that's what it's called.
We have a letter. Hey, guys. My dad always said if you learn one thing in life, son, make sure to never kiss hookers on the mouth.
Good.
So I guess that meant strippers as well.
Sound advice.
Sound advice.
Thanks,
there.
Dad.
Thanks, Doug. Yeah.
Is Mom available or is she working?
You know what you just did?
Yeah, you called us mama.
Yeah. Was he trying to call the mama hooker?
No, I don't think so.
Evidently not.
It's
What else you got?
well, I got a lot over here.
Is this me?
Well, it could be, or I could do something special.
UFC. Where was I? I wanted to find that story where that. Oh, I've got it right here. Look at me being organized. UFC President Dana White. He's brought the United States of America, well, worldwide. What am I saying? Actual competition in UFC, Ultimate Fighting Championship, that kind of took over from actual heavyweight boxing, things like that, or any level of boxing, no matter what you weigh. Am I? UFC President Dana White selling slap fighting on the next big thing in combat sport, and the Nevada Athletic Commission has indeed sanctioned the Power Slap League, the PSL, for competitions in Vegas.
I heard the first match will be him and his wife.
They do. They are watching the training film. That's very good, Josh.
Wasn't that a real thing?
Yeah, she slapped him, and he went ahead and slapped her back.
Yeah.
And that was that at some bar or something?
Like a nightclub.
Who knows? That could be foreplay for all we know.
Yeah, those crazy guys will figure it out.
Anyway, I tell you that to tell you this. Stephen Klubeck, who was chairman of the state commission in Nevada when it sanctioned slap fighting, says he regrets doing so. Quote, I made a mistake. I'm not happy about it. He spoke to Harvard graduate from WWE superstar and CEO of Concussion Legacy Foundation.
Yikes.
Chris Nowinski. Nowinski told Anderson that slap fighting was one of the stupidest things you can do. There's nothing fun, nothing interesting, there's nothing sporting. You're just standing there letting a guy slap you in the face. And you have 60 seconds to regain consciousness.
That is ridiculous.
60 seconds.
I was going to say, there's some kind of sport to it because you can knock somebody out with a slap.
Yeah,
but that's not a sport.
Yeah, but well, then punching's not a sport.
No,
well, you get to punch back.
Well, in boxing, one could make the argument that there is a...
You can duck and you can... You don't sit there and let him hit you.
You mean the sweet science?
Yeah, this is like that old kind of British warfare where you just get your turn to shoot and then you wait for their turn
That's
and
what
you
it
stand
is,
there
yeah.
and take it.
It's not a sport.
But there's nothing even elegant about it.
No,
but if you hit him right,
I think Jess is onto something.
So why not give them baseball bats?
Yeah, I mean,
because that's
Flip a coin,
the
the first guy hits
baseball
the
bat
guy.
in the face league. That's a completely different league.
Yeah,
please.
Yeah, you work yourself up to the baseball bat in the face.
God, what is happening to our society?
Like, today would be a great day for us to play the game. Have you seen where people slap each other with tortillas? Like,
I've
with
seen
soft
that.
tortillas.
Do we have
you guys
soft
are
tortillas?
such in the mood for that. We just tape each other.
Josh and I, let me tell you
smack
something.
each other with tortillas.
We get tortillas in this building. Josh and I will slap each other in the face with a tortilla as hard as we can, Josh.
It's a viral thing.
Okay,
It's very
We'll do it.
TikTok-y.
When we were at camp, when we worked at camp, we wouldn't play dodgeball past Tuesday because it was a 1 week thing, and on Monday and Tuesday, dodgeball's fun. By Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, dodgeball is murder.
Yeah.
You do not want to play violent games this late in the week. We all hate each other. I'll take my dad's head off with a tortilla right now.
Chick.
So we have to do tortilla on a Monday. Is what
Yeah.
you're
My
saying.
only rule is you cannot fill the tortilla. I don't want to be hit with a nail burrito.
I was going to suggest we get some very nice gloves like gentlemen and slap each other in the face with some nice
That's
gloves.
gonna hurt.
Why don't we not slap each other? Why don't we hug each other?
You're going to get slapped first. Now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh.
But Christy,
Jess and Christy, chick fight,
You
fight,
get
cat fight.
Christy, in all fairness, you get to pick what boob I slap. I'm a gentleman.
Title IX.
Very
Well,
nice of
Josh,
you.
that's
Thank
good
you.
because after a sexist remark like that, you get to pick which door you leave with your pink slip. There are many ways to exit this building.
Have you seen?
I will not go quietly.
Have you seen the slap fight in action? Have you seen a bout, if you will, the slap?
Oh my gosh!
It's as
It's not
gross a
yeah,
thing as you.
It's brutal. It makes you feel awful.
I believe it's on one of the Turner networks at 10 o'clock on either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Jesus, Ace.
Jesus Ace Christ. There's
Jesus Ace Christ.
There's an Easter poster. Maybe we should make that our poster we take to Cincinnati instead of
No.
You know what?
No? Okay.
We'll get people there outside with signs.
More sports coming up, including Tiger has a problem with his love life.
Again?
It's hard out there.
A little bit of a problem.
It is.
Would something like this slap fighting get ratings after a couple of episodes? Wouldn't people go, okay, that's dumb?
I don't know, man.
Or would they?
I think this is mainly people watching on their phones. I think that they just get the minute-long clip on
Yeah.
ESPN, House of Highlights, whatever, and they check it out. They go, that's gruesome.
Yeah.
And they share it if they like it, and they don't if they don't.
Although I found that I used to be a big boxing fan. I mean, a heavyweight division, Ali and Jimmy Ellis and Joe Ferreira, all those guys. But I've tried to watch the UFC, and not only did I get stuck with a $100 bill after my buddy said they were coming over, and I bought the fight, and no one showed up. I find I can't watch the UFC very long. The guys are
brutal.
The guys are on the ground, and they're
It's not nice.
Yeah, it is brutal.
Why are we not nice to each other?
It's rough.
It's a good question.
I think we have a cap on the waterbed stories.
All right.
This will be it? Is that what you're saying?
Comes to us from Mike in Cold Spring, Kentucky. He says, Dear Bob and Tom Show, when I was married, my wife and I had a waterbed. We are now divorced.
Hey, me too.
Wait a minute. We are now divorced. I think we drifted apart. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that very much.
See, now that was kind of like an Ace joke.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you don't want to throw up in a waterbed. That's all I'm going to say.
You did that one.
I lived on a houseboat, dated the next girl next door, and we just didn't work out. We drifted apart.
Oh, see?
Yeah, but you still know the difference between a houseboat and a waterbed, though, right?
The water's there.
Okay. He's got me there.
Okay, thank you very much. Coming up, we have St. Patrick's Day news. We have a beer that's been recalled. Also, eye drops that could kill you. I'll give you the names of those.
And
now, please.
And is your cat psychic? We'll tell you. Come
Okay. And the most stupid story of the morning, this is real. They're trying to make us so you can gamble on the WWE.
Don't tell them now.
Give that some thought for a second. Right now, I want to talk to you about this. The Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be tricky. It's a lifelong process. We learn stuff every day. We're always growing. Lately, it seems like things can be a bit overwhelming. That's where therapy comes in. It's not a sign of weakness to be getting help with your own head. Therapy is about deepening your own self-awareness and understanding. BetterHelp is here. And what is BetterHelp? Well, it's entirely done online. BetterHelp connects you with a licensed therapist. They've done it to over 1 million people. And you can check it out by going to BetterHelp.com/BT show. So if you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. Like I said, entirely online, designed to be especially convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. How does it work? Well, you fill out a brief questionnaire. You'll get matched with a licensed therapist. And by the way, you can switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. So discover your potential with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp.com/BT show to get 10% off your first month. If you've been thinking about getting a little help, BetterHelp may be the way to go for you. BetterHelp.com/BT show. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com. BetterHelp.com/BT show. Once again, the Bob and Tom Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Coming up, Adidas, Yeezy. What are they going to do with $1 billion worth of shoes? It's a problem. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Over the past several days, 3 females have been found dead.
Looks like someone's going after these girls. Then they have to know to watch their backs.
Streaming now.
You really want what happened to this woman? Happened to you?
Exactly why I need to keep going on this.
Starring Emmy Award winner Amanda Seyfried.
I'm worried about what you're gonna find. So am I.
Long Bright River. A limited series. Streaming now. only on Peacock.
Hey, it's Bill Simmons from the Bill Simmons Podcast here to tell you about Michelob Ultra Courtside. It's getting fans closer to the NBA with a chance to win prizes like courtside seats, a trip to All-Star Weekend, and much more. Check it out at MichelobUltra.com/courtside. Michelob Ultra Superior Access, Courtside 24-25 sweepstakes, no purchase necessary. Open to U.S. residents 21 and up. Begins on October 1st, 2024, ends July 1st, 2025. Multiple entry periods. Visit MichelobUltra.com/courtside for free entry deadlines, and official rules. Message and data rates may apply. Void where prohibited.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Knows nothing about scary movies. Constantly misquoted, mistaken, and got numbers transposed and all sorts of things. There's Jess Hooker. She's here.
Hello.
Jess is in charge of the Thanksgiving turkey pizza we're going to have today in honor of Ace Cosby.
Yummy.
Who's eating a pizza. Pizzas. Nothing but pizza in March. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee. Here's Tom. Hello,
Thank you
Tom.
very much. Mr. McGee is sitting in a special chair. It's
Yes,
the
I am.
orangeinsoles.com sports chair. And there's a reason we're doing this, and it may or may not involve an orange basketball down the road.
It's a desk.
It's a big weekend of basketball.
Selection show Sunday, Tom.
And, yeah, we'll be all over that. We got a special thing coming up that involves you and winning a bunch of cash with your basketball knowledge, perhaps. Right now, I think it's time to turn to the performance room with Mr. Pat Godwin.
Is that right?
Patty G on his way with Willie G to the famous Brown County Playhouse this Friday night. Great place for a comedy show.
Gonna get loose.
And how do you get tickets, Willie?
Go to my Instagram at willie.griswold. There's a link in the bio. Check it out.
And Griswold is W-O-L-D, as in old man.
W-O-L-D-D-D-D. Playing all the hits for you.
Now, Pat, you have been tasked with writing a fresh song about pizza every day because Ace here is eating nothing but pizza in the month of March, and so far actually losing weight at the same time.
Great.
This could be a great new the all pizza diet.
Mm-hmm.
Who would want to be in on that?
Ace, if you're losing weight eating bread and cheese, what were you eating before?
Lots of bread and cheese.
Okay. I wasn't trying to be a
But
jerk.
you told me you didn't weigh before you started this.
No, I just feel
He was telling me
Okay.
that
His
his
pants are
trousers
loose, yeah.
are loose. How did you word it?
my lounging pants.
Your what do you call
You
your?
wear sweatpants. How can
They can get looser.
Okay.
Good for you, Ace.
Wait, what do you call your house pants? Was it that?
Lounging pants.
Lounging pants?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They're regular pants. Regular people wear those pants.
left.
Not everyone wears dress pants to sleep.
You would say lounging pants.
Yes, that's exactly how you would talk.
how
I don't
you
have
talk.
lounging pants.
What do you have, lounging slacks?
No,
He
I
has-
have jeans.
He
And
has
then-
these like seersucker sweatpants almost. They kind of look like dress pants.
You don't wear anything you can't pleat. do you?
Yes. Have you seen Chitty Chitty Bang Bang?
Sure.
You know-
That's scared me. Hit that C, baby.
Having fun. I'm gonna get fired. No, in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Again.
Are you serious?
You've got to
Okay.
you got to hit the chunk.
In that movie,
Call it CCBB.
in CCBB, when Dick Van Dyke goes swimming, he has that weird swimming costume that's
Yes.
like white and blue
Yeah.
stripes that are vertical.
Right.
That's what he wears. It's
Oh.
that kind of fabric. It's that kind of
Okay.
look.
All I have one pair of seersucker.
Lounging pants.
No, they're pajama bottoms. I bought them at Target.
All
They're
right.
Great.
Good for you.
Oh, okay.
We were going to go to Pat for something?
Yes, I mean, see, as Chip pointed out, whenever we do this, it means we're giving Pat time to either write something or find it or stall.
I got 6 pizza songs up. I'm ready to go on any one you want.
Do you have
Well,
a new one?
do you have a new
Yeah,
one?
I got
a new one.
I have to be. I have to have a new one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have one?
Yeah. Here's an obvious one. Here we go. Ace on the radio. Come on. Right? Little Van Morrison. Yeah. Your toppings are disgusting.
Yeah.
Your style of pizza's gotta change. Or your balls will be busted. Yeah, biscuits and gravy, very strange. The deal was pizza for the month. Yeah, put your gut to the test. Come on, get a real pizza delivered.
That's right.
30 minutes or less. Hit it, come on. Oh, Domino's. All right. Tomato sauce, cheese, and dough.
Yeah.
There you go. Lord have mercy. One more time, everybody now. Oh, Domino's. Pepperoni, get it to go. Say it again. Oh, Domino's. Oh, a plain old Domino's. Come on, one more time now. Oh, a plain old Domino's. Yeah, on the radio. Eat it on the radio. Turkey dinner on the radio. The pizza, don't you know? All right.
Thank you very much. A little apologies owed to Mr. Van Morrison. Thank you, Pat. That was great.
That was great.
Nice tribute. Have you had a store-bought pizza yet from like a regular? Okay.
Talked about the Indian pizza yesterday.
Oh, that's right. You had Indian
pizza. I mean, if you had one of the
don't the Indian pizza, isn't that called maize? Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe it's
we're
maize.
talking the other.
We're talking the other type.
Never mind. Asian. Sorry, I'm
chicken tikka masala.
Nice.
We also have a number of.
You just cursed us.
Letters about waterbeds. This guy's really upset. This comes to us from, we'll just call him CH. He writes, intimate activity on a waterbed, horrible. People talking about stripping off the sheets and using baby oil are BS liars.
Yeah.
Because you can't get any traction. There's no riding the wave.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what I always thought.
Because I had a full wave free flow waterbed. You still had to, quote, do the work.
In fact, I think you'd have to do it double time.
Yeah.
He said, unless you're done in 2 seconds, eventually the waves would stop. Then he goes, forget doggy fashion.
Yes.
It's impossible.
Oh,
Your
no doggy?
Your knees hit the bottom of the frame and you lose your balance.
I think that I've always assumed that was the case.
He goes, it was a miserable experience. Okay. So
I'm not saying the other people are full of crap.
He sounds like
they just had different
Now,
experiences.
here's one other guy. He goes, I had a waterbed. I had to crank up the heat and wear a sauna suit because I'm a wrestler and had to drop weight. I would have relations with my girlfriend to cut weight for wrestling.
Yeah. That was an important aspect of the waterbed. You had to have a heater because the water gets really cold if you don't. So you could warm up the bed before you got in it, which was
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily, if the heater shorted out, there was no danger of electrocution. That'd be fine.
I have a waterbed email here. Now, I mentioned earlier that in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4.
This is insane.
The Dream Master. You know who the Dream Master is?
I assume it's Jason?
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Freddy
Krueger. Yes,
Yeah,
Fred.
Freddy Krueger. Yeah.
Fred Krueger.
I mean, it was a coin flip. I was doing my best there.
You're right. 50-50.
Well, Steve Williams. Well, there's your full name, Steve Williams. Writes in. He says, "God help me for knowing this, but the kid dying in the waterbed was in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, not 4." You're wrong, Steve. I promise you. It did not happen in Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors. It happened in Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream
maybe you
Master.
guys can go
because
somewhere.
Joey, the character who drowns in the waterbed, survives Part 3, spoiler alert, and makes it to the beginning.
Why don't you hook up with this guy and you guys can go dork out somewhere?
Steve, you want to go dork out?
Dork's out, Josh. Dork's out.
It's called the Dream Warriors?
Just Dream Warriors, no the, yeah.
Dream Warriors.
Yes.
That sounds like a choir in a children's hospital or something. The Dream Warriors.
I believe it created a cool Dokken song.
Dokken did the theme song.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, I got it on. I got it on vinyl. Yeah.
That's worth something.
Here's Craig. He writes, when I was a teenager, my mother acquired a waterbed from a coworker for me. One day she came into my room while I was sleeping and asked if I smelled smoke. I said no, and I went back to sleep. She came back a bit later, woke me again, and said, your room is full of smoke. I jumped up to see what was burning. I lifted the waterbed bladder in the corner where the flat heating pad was located. Somehow the heating pad had folded over on itself and was burning a hole in the wood base.
Oh, nice.
We threw out the waterbed the next week.
Yeah,
so
I'm sure.
Well, why does it smell like pot, son? Trust me, that's what's happening.
It's the waterbed burning. Okay.
Fold it over.
All right.
That's
now,
just the heater the heater's warming up. It's fine.
Okay, now time for a little surprise.
Yeah?
Yeah, before we get back to the OrangeInsoles.com sports page, got a little something for you, and I'd like you to pay close attention.
Who's that sexy man with the deep voice? Ace Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
What do we have to do?
Hey, Chick. Hang on. What the
What
hell was that?
was that?
You need to erase that.
Who's that sexy man with the deep voice? Ace Cosby. Here he is with his joke of the day.
Do we need to get Alan a part-time job so he has something to do besides?
Hey, Ace, what you got, buddy?
Hey, Chick, I tried my hand at tennis.
You tried your hand at tennis?
I lost. Next time, I'm using a racket.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, the lovely Ezra Todd Shelton on the vocals there. Thank you,
Ezra's
Ezra.
got a wonderful voice. Why did you have to mess with it?
You paid somebody to do that?
I took it out of your check, Ace. We'll move forward here. Thanks for the endorsement. What's happening at the sports page that I don't care about?
Tiger Woods' girlfriend wants to nullify a non-disclosure agreement. That's known as an NDA, Tom. Following a 6-year relationship with the pro golfer, court records show that Erica Herman, paging Miss Herman, filed a complaint seeking declaratory judgment, one of those, on Monday in Martin County, Florida. The couple have been living together in the area just north of Palm Beach. Woods and Herman haven't publicly announced the end of their relationship, which began in 2017. According to the complaint, a trust controlled by Woods is attempting to silence Herman with an NDA. The complaint argues that the NDA should be nullified under a federal law that prohibits an NDA from being enforced when sexual assault or sexual harassment is involved. Tiger changed the locks one afternoon when she went shopping, came back, tried to get back into the house, couldn't. No one would come let her in, and
that's the opposite of sexual harassment.
Well, evidently something happened that she's referring to before, and that my love life's speckled. We all know it. Well, at one time, Tiger and I were very, very close.
Hello?
Hey, it's Tiger.
Oh, hey, Tiger. What's going on, man?
I need you to do me a huge favor.
Yeah, sure thing, man. What do you need?
Can you please take your name off your phone? My wife went through my phone and maybe calling you.
What?
If you can, please take your name off that.
Are you me? She knows about us? Oh, man, this is bad. This is really bad. She hasn't seen the photos yet, has she? Tiger, you still love me, right?
You gotta do this for me.
Please tell me you still love me. Tiger.
Whoa.
See.
I know that was a tough period for you.
Yeah.
Wow. Just now.
Yeah.
Starting to begin to get over.
Okay,
Exactly.
well.
Los Angeles Clippers owner Steve Ballmer got very excited about a certain feature in the team's new arena for his Los Angeles Clippers. According to CBS Sports, the team assembled on the grounds where the new arena is being built. Ballmer surrounded by the construction crew. He was giving a speech during that celebratory ceremony. Ballmer became passionate, as he often does, about a certain feature that the new stadium will have.
Toilets! 1,160 toilets and urinals! 3 times the NBA average number of toilets and urinals! We do not want people waiting in line. We want them to get back to their damn seats.
I have a question.
At the end of the half, before the game, clocks.
And now I got to get to the van down by the river.
Never mind. I was going to do a survey and have everyone write down who does he sound exactly like.
I thought it was John C. Reilly there. It has that kind of crazy guy thing.
The first thing he screams is toilets.
Toilets! 1,160 toilets and urinals! 3 times the NBA average.
3 times the NBA. Something Tom has championed for a long time.
1,160 toilets. If you've ever been to a concert and missed a third of it because you were waiting in line, especially the ladies.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, often you ladies have to wait in these huge lines at these various venues. So putting lots and lots of toilets in is a great move, Mr. Ballmer. But he does sound...
Who does he sound like?
Matt Fuller.
I'm living in a van down by the river.
The Chris Farley
Chris
character.
Farley character.
Saturday Night Live.
Sounds just like him.
Does he know? He must. Well, he's rich. Maybe no one's told him that.
I like his enthusiasm.
Sure.
Makes it fun.
He's crazy rich and owns an NBA team.
Yeah, so
he'd probably love to tell me about his stupid voice, but he's got to fly in a jet to go have a cheeseburger in Paris. Probably.
And did you see that they've got a toilet sponsor?
No.
Yeah, I'm serious. It's what do they call? They also do the basketball cards. Upper Decker.
Oh, they're making toilets now.
Okay, first of all, you sold the hell out.
Yeah, you really did. The figure stuff.
Yeah.
You know what an Upper Decker is?
I do have a follow up to you and your toilet worries. Getting back, there aren't enough toilets in venues. You've never used a toilet at a venue when you've gone to see it.
Sure, I have.
You use What does he use?
Sink.
The sink.
Oh.
Always.
No, that was one time.
Tom?
I was at a facility in near Chicago in which they had inadequate roads going in. I was Eric Clapton and Mark Knopfler. I didn't want to miss the show.
Sure. Good show. Wow.
Huge line to get in for the toilets. I walked in. There was a sink handy. It was the closest thing I had.
Did anybody say anything?
Oh, of course. Tom, how's it going?
Is this? Didn't you also go to Clapton and then you got arrested peeing outside and you guys couldn't go to the show with Uncle Nick?
We didn't get arrested. The person that was driving did.
Oh,
yeah, that's true. Good point. That's the same show.
You didn't get to go to the show?
No, we went to the show.
Oh.
This particular theater is completely inadequate, and there was like a 1 mile line of cars to get in, and so everyone was getting out of their cars to urinate, and the cops were, and they were nailing people for indecent exposure. It was a real fascist thing that they were doing. So stupid. But this is why it's nice to have a proper facility. That some of the great facilities that we're lucky enough to be going to have proper toilets.
Sure.
They have adequate parking. They have the streets so you can get in and out of them. But this is great. If you're going to go see a Clippers game, you're not going to have to miss a bunch of the stuff because they know that people are all going to the bathroom at the same time.
You'll have
Toilets!
That's right. And you'll have...
First off, I am 35 years old. I am thrice divorced. And I live in a van down by the river.
So doesn't he sound just like
Yeah,
Exactly.
he does.
As far as audio from Clippers owners goes, this isn't that bad though, right?
No, it's not bad at all.
We all remember that leaked Donald Sterling audio. That wasn't a great time.
Previous owner, that was very
maybe just be happy this guy's kind of fun and
I think
silly.
that man was just misunderstood.
No.
What he was trying to say.
No, don't say anything. Let him talk.
And that's the Down by the River. That's a Bob Odenkirk thing, right? Didn't
Yeah,
he?
they did it on main stage.
Didn't he write that
Right
at Second City? Or something?
Odenkirk and Farley. Yep.
Yeah, that is such an amazingly funny piece.
I love it when Bob Odenkirk screams. I don't know why.
Now, we better known as Better Call Saul, Jimmy. Now we have coming up in sports.
Coming up in sports, we've got Adidas and what to do with all those really swell Kanye shoes they've got. We've got the WWE and some gambling going on. And I think we have a world record that is so stupid. so dumb.
And coming up real soon, premature ejaculation in the news. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
For a complete copy of the Bob and Tom Show contest rules, go to bobandtom.com/contest-rules. Or just scroll down to the bottom of the page and see contest rules. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Chrissy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
Josh Arnold.
Hi there. Hello.
Going over the overnights. There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
I know there's stuffing working in the break room for the turkey pizza we've got coming out here pretty soon.
Stuff it into my body.
Thanksgiving pizza.
Ace is eating nothing but pizza all month long.
Yummy.
Somehow Thanksgiving got worked into this.
Willie.
Good morning, Ace.
Morning.
There's Willie Griswold.
If we're doing Thanksgiving, we better really do it. I'm going to get high before, and when we eat, we all have to fight. Okay? Does that sound good?
No, we have to go around the room and tell everybody what we're thankful for.
Or our grievances.
I'm Chick, or I got a lot of problems with you people. And here's
by
Tom.
you people,
I mean you.
Okay,
We're going to be kind and say nice things about each other.
Hey,
It's
wait a
Thanksgiving.
minute. Thanks very much, Christy. I believe I have.
Speaking of saying nice things to people, do you remember this from earlier in the week? Is everybody ready?
What does GIF stand for, by the way?
I don't know.
Do we
mean
know?
like a jiffy?
Like a lunch in a jiff? In a jiffy?
Is that what? I don't know.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I hope
Yeah.
it's something okay. Now that I brought it up, it could be something horrible.
Yeah.
Jizz.
It's actually a slur
Oh my
for
God.
Australian people.
Charles.
We were talking about peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I was wondering if GIF stood for something. Or
I
if
don't know where in a jiffy or in a jiff came from.
Somebody told us on Twitter, and I forget.
Did you see their new frontman is Ludacris?
I love Ludacris.
Yeah, he's yeah. He's
Although
the new GIF
wasn't he in trouble with the Fast and Furious people in that franchise?
I believe it was more so the other gentleman.
Tyrese?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
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 Okay. I'll look into Jif in the meantime.
Not Jeff. Jif.
Jif.
You can't even pronounce Jif.
You said jism, so give me a break.
Well, you nailed jism. I'll give you that.
Is that what you put on your sandwich with jelly?
I'm guessing
J&J.
if they called it jism, it wouldn't sell nearly as well. Adidas. They got it going on. I like Adidas. They're dealing with how to dispose of $1.3 billion worth of Yeezy shoes after their breakup with Kanye West, now known simply as Ye.
Send them to Israel.
CEO Bjorn Gulden. Of course, we know Bjorn Gulden. He's the mustard baron.
Oh, sure.
He said selling the popular line of shoes would mean paying royalties to Ye, who was dropped by the brand after making anti-Semitic remarks. Gulden said destroying the shoes could raise sustainability issues, though some companies have offered recycling solutions. Restitching them to hide the Yeezy brand so they could be sold as, he said, as a, quote, not very honest, so it's not an option. He said that if Adidas decides to sell the shoes, they promise that the people that have been hurt by this will also get something good out of it and get donations and proceeds in different ways, shapes, or forms.
Are we going to see like earthquake victims wearing Yeezy shoes and Philadelphia Eagles 2023 Super Bowl T-shirts?
Oh,
it's a pretty it's a distinctive shoe. I would think it would be kind of hard to disguise.
Kanye said he hopes to see them sent to camps. Oh no! Wait, he wasn't talking about shoes.
Wow, that's
sorry. I thought he was talking about the shoes. There.
The Ye breakup cost over $630 million in lost sales in the last 3 months of 22, helping drive the company Adidas to a net loss of nearly $500 million.
Whoa!
What do you think of that, Tom?
No, they deserved it.
Yeah, sucks for them.
You go to bed with a jackass like Kanye, that's what you're going to get. So I don't really feel too bad for them.
All right, sir.
I think they're probably going to end up having them somehow torn apart and turned into whatever.
Upcycled in some way?
They're going to have to do something.
Hopefully do something good.
Do you have a song, Pat?
I do. Well, I'm a checking what's owed, trying to lighten my load. Got billions worth of shoes in stock. It's hard here at Adidas. Kanye wants to bleed us. Pretty soon we'll be in hock. Take these Yeezys. Take these Yeezys. But after Kanye's recent remarks, it's not that easy. Recycle them if we still can. Find ourselves another brand. We'll throw them in the nearest trash can and take those Yeezys.
Oh, God. Apologies to Jackson Brown, Glenn Fry, and the Eagles.
There's an easy solution. It's just donate them. I wouldn't be able to tell you if somebody was wearing a pair of Yeezys.
I couldn't either. I have no idea what they look like.
Hang on a second.
And if you see somebody who's wearing a pair and they look like they're down on their luck, you don't give them a hard time about it. They were donated shoes.
They say they can't because they're afraid that they would they'd all be shipped back and hit the market. And
we'll give them to homeless people here.
Right. There's a way to do this.
I have 2 or 3 pairs still. I gave Willie a pair, actually.
Yeah, and I donated those.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
But can't they recycle them and like turn them into like a blacktop alternative?
I was just going to say
like
a road
with old shoes.
I'm sure they could,
thing or something.
But there are a lot of people out there that need shoes. Why not?
Yeah. Why don't they just donate them back to the children that made them? Wouldn't that be helpful?
They're probably too big, but that's a nice idea. The kids can have them when they hit 14. No, this guy's an incredible jackass, and anything that ruins his life would make me happier.
All right.
So,
isn't ruining his life.
No.
I know. Sadly, he's fine.
He don't care. He could care less.
Oh, what a jackass. Well, too bad. Too bad, Adidas.
Well, the man needs help. Yeah.
In other stories in sports that will make you scratch your head, the WWE is reportedly in talks with gambling regulators in both Colorado and Michigan to legalize betting on the WWE. Scripted matches.
This makes perfect sense.
Yeah, because you can still bet on if someone's going to make an appearance. If say
Ronda's exactly right. It's those what do they call those?
But
Like a cameo equivalent, essentially?
No, I'm sorry. Those kind of bets, those in-game bets.
Oh,
a parlay.
Parlay. Well,
no,
not a parlay.
Prop bets.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
that's
but
full of prop bets.
No. Somebody knows what's going on for sure, though.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do. If Hulk's going to come by tonight, somebody knows.
But the audience.
I bet Hulk comes by tonight.
Well, those people would not be allowed.
Who told you that? Hulk's driver?
Well,
yeah,
Chick,
I'll bet on that.
You can bet on the Oscars, and somebody at the Academy knows who's going to win on Sunday.
Right.
No,
you can bet on the NFL, and they know who's going to win those games.
There we go. There it is.
Chick, I get what you're saying. What I mean is they've got a blueprint, but not everything is specific. So
this is like betting on the end of a movie. Hey, I bet at the end of West Side Story, both Riff and Bernardo get it. No, I don't think so.
You actually can do that, and I lost betting on there being a dance number at the end of All Quiet on the Western Front.
Oh, you took that? I mean, hey, it was going to pay off.
Yeah, million to
if
one.
that hit,
We're great.
Yeah.
If it was a Bollywood movie.
I bet the French guy was going to bitch about the croissant. I won that one.
Just dancing with a goose in a
Hey, that made it a legit argument. Those were not fresh.
What a great scene. That was so subtle. That's incredibly stupid.
World record.
They're going to make a ton of money. People are going to have a ball doing that.
No, they're not going to make it legal.
I think it makes perfect sense.
No, it doesn't. They're fake. It's scripted.
Oh, my God.
I guess
it's like betting on a play. Yeah, I bet you they don't do 76 trombones tonight at the Music Man. Really?
Well, that's a play that everybody has seen. These matches,
nobody has seen them.
The average bettor would not know what's going to happen.
But the guy that wrote it does.
But he can't bet.
Well, he can call his uncle.
I know that we have to disagree on this show, but you have to at least see the other side.
Really?
You have to have a little bit of fun with it.
No give at all.
No.
I'd like to just sum up everything with this.
That's good.
Thank you.
When you're right, you're right.
Thank you very much.
Oh, so you're gambling on fake wrestling. Okay, you don't have a problem.
I think we should be able to gamble on farts.
We do all the time. You're saying to yourself, liquid?
Yeah. Well, whoops.
You know
Every
what,
time
though?
I get Chipotle.
It seems like the anus always knows.
The sphincter knows.
90% of the time.
Wasn't there a TV show that was the slogan? The sphincter knows.
And there's nothing like, uh-oh. Yeah. I got to get somewhere real fast. Yeah.
Towel. When we come back,
Clean
we'll have
up aisle 9.
more fun. We have goldfish in the news, vegan candy from Reese's.
Reese's, you hill jack.
Reese's peanut butter cuppy.
And a beer has been recalled for having too much booze in it.
Oh,
we'll find out about that. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. The show is also out there for you on our YouTube channel. Watch and subscribe.
Are your ulcerative colitis symptoms proving difficult to manage? Tremfya guselkumab can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. At 1 year, many patients taking Tremfya achieved clinical remission, and some patients also achieved endoscopic remission. Individual results may vary. Tremfya is a prescription medicine used to treat adults with moderately to severely active ulcerative colitis. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Ask your doctor if Tremfya can help you manage the cycle of UC symptoms. Call 1-800-526-7736 to learn more, or visit tremfyaradio.com.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh-tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
What's happening? Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
What's that?
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hello, Chick.
Patty G.
There. Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chick.
Smells like Thanksgiving morning here. Is everybody getting that?
Yeah. Some
turkey and dressing. There's Jess Hooker. She's cooking up a Thanksgiving turkey pizza, I guess. For America's sweetheart, Ace Cosby.
Smells good.
Yeah. He's having nothing but pizza all month. There's Willie Griswold. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. Mr. McGee, of course, sitting at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk chair.
Yes, I am.
And a couple things happening. Yes, Ace is eating pizza for the month of March.
Pizza?
We do have some special March Madness stuff coming up this month here on the show that could be very valuable to you. I do want to mention that the reason we're having Thanksgiving pizza, obviously it's not Thanksgiving season, but Ace is eating a variety of pizzas, and so far is actually losing weight.
Yeah,
which is weird. You say your house pants are a little looser.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, he's not eating a whole pizza. He's just having a slice or two.
Well, whatever. I just say it's a good thing here so far. We were kind of concerned that he might explode.
Well, no. Lose a foot, I think, is what we were all betting on.
Okay,
sure.
Josh may have said that.
All right. Now, we have to get to sports because we haven't finished. Oh, that's a shame.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, Bob and Tom, it's Donnie Baker.
Hey, Donnie. What's up?
I don't know where to start. It's been crazy over here. Been like a chitty gangbang. My mom Phyllis been having hot flushes. I swear to God.
Hot flashes, Donnie.
No, Tom, she's had the Hershey squirts, but she's had them so bad, she had the hot flush to keep from launching.
Yep, been there.
And guess what? I'm the one who has to keep blowing up her donut regular. You know?
Man.
She's on one of them fab diets again. Can't hold her mud from it. Her and my Uncle Sonny coming over for dinner tonight, and they're both on these weird fab diets. She spent 3 months on the Chet Atkins diet. And then she got, I swear to God, she got all skinny after spending like another month on some caveman diet or something.
Oh, the paleo.
No, she didn't end up in a wheelchair like Roosevelt. It wasn't that serious. The caveman diet is tough, though. You think the price of ground chuck has gone up? Try shopping market price for woolly mammoth. Swear to God. At least my Uncle Sonny's diet's a little simpler. He's on a seafood diet.
Oh, really?
He told him cheese-flavored goldfish like he's in Cub Scouts again. And in fact remains, he needs to lose a few pounds. He's got a huge gut now. He told me, Donnie, it's been 2 years since I've seen my tallywhacker. I'm like, I bet it's been twice as long since a woman's seen it. I said it right to his face. But back in the day, my Uncle Sonny was like all buff and had a chiseled face, woke up like a 5 o'clock shadow. He looked like that dick from the movie Die Hard. But in the last 10 years, he gone from Bruce Willis to Bruce Valanche, you know? My mom Phyllis brags about him being on a seafood diet, too. She always says, he's on a seafood diet. He sees food, he eats it. She says that 24/7 around him. Whatever. I think it's cool Ace Cosby's doing all pizza diets.
Yeah.
You ain't the first one, Ace. You know why the pizza diet is so popular? Because it's a slice of life. Boom!
Nice.
Yeah, Ace, put that in your hope chest. That's how babies are made. Find that puppy a good home and save a slice for me.
What the hell is that?
That's how babies are made. I kind of caught everything he said. I don't understand that one.
I don't either.
But I like the boom, baby. Thank you very much. So you can eat mastodon, huh?
Apparently.
Is that the big elephant thing?
Woolly mammoth?
I can't remember what's what there.
No, mammoth's different than a mastodon, I think.
Okay, well.
The one have tusks and one didn't or something?
Apparently, if you cook them long enough, they're good eating. I'm sorry, we haven't finished sports yet.
Stupid world record. Are you ready?
Uh-oh.
Yes, oh yes.
A Texas art teacher and 14 of his students broke a Guinness World Record after crafting a massive paper snowflake. You heard me.
All right.
Will West and his students at Dunbar High School in Fort Worth cut a giant sheet of paper into a snowflake measuring 58 feet in diameter.
It's a lot of scissors.
How about that?
Their attempt beats the current record holder of 44 feet 6 inches.
Jeez.
The school said the snowflake has been submitted.
It's taking up the whole gym.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's something. 58
But the basketball players are happy.
Well, listen, the team couldn't make the quarterfinals of the state tournament, so there's a giant snowflake out there. Looks like then there's writing on it. You can see, I think it must be the name of the school or something.
It's fun.
I've seen a bunch of giant snowflakes at a school.
Oh, Oh, really?
Berkeley University,
Yeah.
California. The University of California.
Against free speech.
Yeah. Okay.
They hate it. Oh, they hate it.
Good for you. Glad you got that one off your chest.
Now, wait a second. How the largest real snowflake.
The largest real snowflake.
Is-
Can't be much bigger than a dinner plate, I wouldn't think.
That would be gigantic.
Here we go. This, according to this, a 15-inch snowflake.
Okay.
Is the largest that they have ever seen.
I don't know about this. How do they know it's one and not a bunch?
I don't know.
How'd they measure it before it melted?
I don't know any
Walk
of the
around with
answers
a-
of these. I'm
How
just
do you catch
reading.
that on your tongue?
Yeah. You got to take measure at all times in case we see a snowflake.
Put that on Mythbusters. Write that.
Yeah, that
goes
on the list.
Thank you very much. Is that sports?
Yes, that's sports. Oh, hey, wait a minute.
No, ignore that.
All right, sir.
You're very good at your job.
The machine.
Wherever you go, whatever you do, if there's a malfunction, always be a good sport. Christy! Shut up.
I haven't even told. Recent research indicates daily exercise could help men avoid premature ejaculation.
Whoops, now you tell me.
For the study, researchers found that physical activity as an intervention showed promise, proving as effective against premature ejaculation as certain drugs. Running for 30 minutes a day, 5 times a week, had as much effect on latency time as taking dopaxetine. The study's senior author, Lee Smith, said given that drugs often have side effects, it appears that, after all, the best medicine for avoiding premature ejaculation may well lie in exercise. If you'd like to find out more, you can read it in Trends in Urology and Men's Health.
So, exercise of any kind, presumably.
Well, this said running.
Yeah, if you're just getting back into exercise and you're meeting your trainer for the first time and he says, "What are your goals?" Well, I'd like to. you might not want to share that one with him.
Hey, give me. Here, I'll show you. You got 30 seconds? I'd like this to stop.
We'll take you to our humping machine, sir.
You're picking right from my act, huh?
You have a humping machine in your act?
Yes.
Do you really? Oh, you know what? You do. My bad. I was going to do my humping machine had a little choke thing on it. I didn't do that. I was going to add to it. My bad.
Oh, boy.
It says, what's interesting about this is it
10
says,
cents.
it says premature ejaculation is a common complaint of men. I imagine it's more of a common complaint for the women that they're just guessing. Don't you think so, Christy?
Yeah.
Well, does it happen to men when they're by themselves, too?
Possibly, but that's awesome. You have more time to do other things.
Yeah.
This is why Josh has never seen the credits of a porno movie.
And Christy, I think a lot of people kind of struggle because when you're by yourself, you want it to be done quick, and your brain gets used to that. So then when you get to the real show, you're done even quicker because you're more nervous and you're used to it.
Oh.
Robert Schimmel had a great joke. He said, "Are you suffering from premature ejaculation? Does it look like I'm suffering? Those aren't tears on your belly."
So, fellas, if this is affecting you, just go out and do a little, get some exercise.
Getting exercise helps everything.
Or date a really hideous-looking person.
Oh, my God.
There's always
I
that.
was thinking that the whole time, and I didn't say it.
Exercise or uggos? One of the two.
Aren't Uggos a shoe?
That's Uggs.
Oh, Uggs, okay.
Yeah.
Close.
You know, they were Uggos for a while. You're right.
They're ugly. That's why they called them Uggs, I bet.
They're very comfy, though.
They're not, you think they're ugly?
Oh, when they first came out, they were very ugly. I mean, they're still ugly, but then it became trendy,
I
so
love
now
my
it's cool.
Ugg slippers. Maybe I'm just a basic bitch.
I'm talking about the Ugg boot, the first
Didn't you give
original.
me Uggos?
I gave you Ugg slippers.
Yeah, I know. I still have them. They're
I'm
great.
talking about the Ugg boot, the original boot that came out.
The tan one goes up
Yeah.
below the knee.
Very
kind of
cute.
thing.
Okay. Now, coming up in the news, we have, first of all, coming up, we have Al Jackson weighing in on the American language, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that right?
And whatever else he wants to talk about. Al, a single man, but apparently not anymore.
He has a
Not
gal.
so single.
Yeah.
A lady. This is fascinating.
Is it? Fascinating.
We should have bet the over-under on that.
Yeah. Let's see if he can keep his light fixtures this time.
Oh, there's a good bet. By the way, I'll take the no.
Don't buy a wedding gift yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a beer that's been recalled. We have Reese's cups. Is that how you say it, Josh?
That is exactly how you pronounce it. Well done.
People say Reese's because of the Reese's Pieces.
Oh, they're uneducated fools.
No, it's Reese's Pieces is what it is.
Yeah.
Reese's Cups are coming out with something that's quite a surprise.
Reese's.
And we have a massive goldfish in the news.
How big?
Big.
Huge.
The cracker or the...
Like 8 feet?
No.
Real goldfish.
The swimming thing you win at the state fair.
Oh.
That's how he explains a goldfish.
They're capable of solitary...
yes. That is correct. They don't need to have a mate to reproduce.
They just squirt them out, man.
50,000 eggs per fishy.
Cloning.
Aliens.
Yeah, and they're taking over.
That's two separate stories, actually.
Yeah, we
two
got
separate goldfish stories
A lot
today.
of goldfish news today.
Yeah.
Filthy carp.
In case kill them all. Okay. Also, we have how to keep your cows happy. It does involve manual stimulation.
How about that?
And a really cool story about honeymoon that they did.
Went awry.
Yeah.
They're dead?
Yeah. No, they're okay.
Oh.
They're not
barely.
dead. Why does everything have to end with death with you?
I know. Isn't it sad?
Yeah.
That's all happening. Comedian Al Jackson
Get some help.
Coming up. And also Jess is making us a Thanksgiving pizza in the month of March.
This takes as long as a regular Thanksgiving dinner. I don't know what the hell it is.
I'm going to work on it the next break.
Okay.
Yeah, believe it. I say he doesn't get any.
Hang on a second.
I agree.
Hang on. Sorry.
Right now, I want to talk about food. And have you gotten this phone call from your taste buds going, "We're bored"? That's right. They're sick of the...
If your taste buds are using a cell phone and calling you and has speech, you've got a problem.
The idea here is
theater of the mind.
It's the idea here is to say, look, we're all tired of going to the same restaurants, eating the same food, our own cooking. That's where HelloFresh comes in. They wouldn't want me to say, well, I'll put it this way. HelloFresh is a kick in the buns because it's an opportunity for you to expand on your dietary loves. What I'm talking about is HelloFresh. They do the grocery shopping. What else do they do? Well, they do all the cutting and sizing.
So you don't have to.
That's right. The box comes all fresh ingredients. They've got their new Dietitian Win recipes, under 700 calories, made with less sodium. You can power up with stuff like Protein Smart Options, one-pot pork and bean chili. How about creamy Dijon dill chicken, each with 30 grams or more of protein? Willie, what are you working on over there?
Check out the pork and black bean chili with spicy crema and Monterey Jack cheese. HelloFresh sends you 12 ingredients. Put those together in 6 easy steps. Using only one pan, you'll have this delicious chili dish in 30 minutes from HelloFresh.
Cost of groceries going up. It's a perfect time to get on board with HelloFresh, especially with the special offer that's coming up in a matter of seconds. HelloFresh is cheaper than groceries, 25% cheaper than takeout. Plus, great for date night, Josh. You get to cook together. Once again, they've done the measuring. You're talking about great restaurant quality food, pre-portioned ingredients, cuts back on food waste, and your kids will clean their plates. So I know I love doing it in front of them, and they can help. Sign up today, 60% off plus free shipping with the code BTShow60. That's HelloFresh.com/BTShow60. Once again, 60% off and free shipping. Now, that's a rarity in today's world, so take advantage of it while you can. BTShow60 at HelloFresh.com/BTShow60. Coming up, St. Patrick's Day do's and don'ts, and comedian Al Jackson. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Pepsid Complete knows that food is one of the best parts of game day. That is, until heartburn strikes. Thankfully, just one chewable tablet of Pepsid Complete provides dual-action heartburn relief with an antacid that starts working instantly and an acid reducer that lasts all day. So you can stay focused on that second helping of chili without worrying about heartburn. All day based on 8-hour symptom relief studies during the day. Use product only as directed.
Every cup of Nespresso coffee is an invitation to transform your morning routine into a ritual you can treasure each and every day. Using the Virtuo Pop, a simple touch of the button freshly brews bold aromas and a rich, velvety crema layer for delicious cafe-quality coffee at home. Whether you enjoy your coffee hot or over ice, every sip, every morning is unforgettable. Nothing tastes like Nespresso coffee. Visit Nespresso.com or our app to explore our full range of easy-to-use machines and coffees not found anywhere else.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hi there.
Jess Hooker working on our Thanksgiving pizza. There's Ace Cosby.
Smells good.
There's Willie Griswold.
Yummy, yummy.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
Completed sports at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk, starring Chick McGee.
Yes.
As your sports broadcast buddy.
Yes.
Remember we did that for a long time? You were the sports buddy.
Sports buddy.
What happened to that?
I'm not anyone's buddy anymore, I don't think.
Why is that? I'll be your buddy.
No, I don't want any buddies. No.
Okay.
I've had my fill of buddies.
I thought you had a butt buddy.
Josh.
Josh is a butt buddy. We appreciate butts.
We love butts, so we are butt buddies.
Okay. Coming up.
Is that what you want? Anything else there, Puppet
We'll check in
Master?
with Christy. We were talking about Mr. Ballmer.
Yes.
The owner of the
Steve
L.A.
Ballmer,
Clippers.
owner of the Clippers. He's very excited. He's going to have a new venue. He doesn't have to share with,
Do you have the audio
with the
from
Lakers.
that?
Doesn't have to share with the Lakers anymore.
Toilets! 1,160!
What he says at first is toilets.
Toilets! 1,160 toilets and urinals! 3 times the NBA average number of toilets and urinals. We do not want people waiting in line. We want them to get back to their damn seats.
Once again, he's excited because
Clocks!
his new arena will have a lot of toilets.
Right.
Okay.
And which I applaud him for. I think we've all been to concerts where there were inadequate toilet facilities.
Yep.
Because obviously what happens at a concert or whatever, people all go at the same time.
Oh, they're playing a new song.
Yeah, everyone leaves. Exactly. Got this one. As a deadhead, I can tell you that seasoned women that tour with the dead go into the men's room and sit on the sinks.
Oh, my Lord.
God.
What?
Why do they sit in the women's sinks?
Lines longer?
Yeah. That's my whole point. If you go to any of these venues, typically there's a huge line for the ladies' room.
Right.
Because they are inadequately designed.
They're sitting on the couches in there.
They're sitting on the couches in there.
What?
I think Ace is suggesting that they have couches in the ladies' room at a stadium.
No, they don't. Trust me, Ace.
But
well, it sounds like you lost your only friend there, Ace.
The point
I'm trying to be funny.
Okay. Well, you have your joke of the day. We can limit it to that, apparently. We are in the process of awaiting for Al Jackson. Also, we are awaiting the arrival of our Thanksgiving pizza. It's not Thanksgiving season, however. Ace is eating nothing but pizza.
The way she's working, we'll have that Tuesday.
Today's Thursday.
Man.
She's going to give you a special slice.
She's got to go drag it in the parking lot first, so she'll come out here.
Ooh, mine has corn, Chicks has turkey, and
Is
Josh
half a
is
grasshopper?
It's hemlock. Look at that.
Urine. Okay. We return to Christy Lee at the news desk. Christy, what do you got?
Well, speaking of food, Reese's peanut butter cups are getting the vegan treatment.
Oh.
The Hershey Company said Reese's plant-based peanut butter cups will be the first vegan chocolate sold nationally. The new peanut butter cups go on sale this month and are made with oats instead of milk. A second plant-based offering, Hershey's plant-based extra creamy with almonds and sea salt, will follow in April.
I see. Getting a little fancy.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see how they taste.
Sure.
I can't wait. Yeah.
Will they be? I wonder if they'll be more expensive.
Yeah,
You think
probably.
Okay.
They should be.
And they are veal free also. I understand.
Well, thank goodness, yeah. For a while there, they weren't.
Yeah, every now and then you'd catch a horn.
That's the nougat, I think.
What is that?
So you could have 4 of these for lunch and say, hey, I had a salad.
Well,
Right? Nice, healthy lunch.
Wait a minute.
it has oats in it. It doesn't have.
What's wrong with peanut butter and chocolate?
Well, they want
Chocolate's
some
made-
dairy-free chocolate.
Shut up.
yeah.
There
Chocolate's
seems to be.
made with milk.
Don't you dare mess with my Reese cup.
You can
Yours
still
will
get
still
your,
be available.
You can still get your regular one. And we're only a few years away from one of these companies having insect-based filling, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, possibly. Some people find that to be very sustainable.
supposed to be
Cricket cup? Is that what we're talking
Yeah,
about?
that's the future,
Milk
they say.
chocolate cricket cup.
I tell you what, if they could make a Reese peanut butter cup
Reese's.
out of bugs and it tastes like a Reese peanut butter cup, I would not want to know if it was made out of bugs.
There's a restaurant pretty close to here that serves grasshopper tacos. Have you ever had those? I'm not joking.
Who wants to take the chip?
I can't eat grasshopper.
Why not,
tacos.
chick?
They make me jumpy.
Thank you.
I'm not joking about that.
Have we run out of food?
They have. It's a wonderful restaurant,
Do
wonderful menu, but they do offer grasshopper tacos.
Run by crazy hippies, obviously.
Do they remove the mud vein?
I don't know. I've not had them. I would assume they're dried grasshoppers. Let them go.
Well, grasshoppers are going to have a poop shoot. I mean, they're all.
Can you get grasshoppers to go if you have like a lizard at home? Will they help you out with that too?
Well, they're not alive grasshoppers.
I don't think lizards will eat dead grasshoppers, will
Okay.
They have to be live ones. Crickets? Is that
I've
what
learned.
they eat? Wow. Yeah. Australian officials have recalled a popular beer for having too much alcohol. The watermelon-flavored sour beer from Your Mate's Brewing.
That's right.
Was found to contain excess alcohol due to secondary fermentation.
Well, first of all, they probably put extra booze in it because watermelon-flavored beer.
Yeah, no joke.
That's kind of a...
Consumers were advised not to drink the beverage and dispose of it safely. Yeah, I'm sure everyone ran out.
Yeah.
Poured their beer out into the ground.
Yeah, hey, Earl, there's too much booze in this. Oh, I'm going to throw it away right now.
Just do what the Cap'n Crunch people did and just call it Oops All Booze.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
You know, there's nothing that quite makes someone feel good when they make a comment. You could have laughed, sure.
There you go.
But you give them a hearty,
there you go.
Pat you on the back.
Like a kid who finally poured his own bowl of cereal.
There you go.
There you go. You did it.
That's a nice try.
All right.
And you didn't get any poop on your hand. Good job. There you go.
I would think that the watermelon beer would be so awful that I don't know.
Doesn't sound particularly good.
I've had some fruity beers that are okay. I've had like a mango beer that I like a lot called
That was
Mango
good?
Cart. Yeah, it was
I
really
can remember
yummy.
what is it? The shandy,
Yeah.
kind of the lime.
It's nice in the summertime. You can drink like 8 of them and still have fun.
No, you're a hippie.
Grapefruit shandy. Yeah.
I like pecan shandy.
I like the pineapple
Oh,
dark
those are
beer.
It's fun. Because I don't want to drink. I don't like IPAs. I don't want to have like 2. I want to drink 8 beers. That's the fun part of it for me.
Yeah, IPAs will knock you on your butt.
Yeah,
won't
give
they?
me a low ABV. I'm going to throw some back. I like
Gotcha.
that.
If you drink, no, real quick question: when you have watermelon, do you put salt on it?
I do, yeah. Absolutely.
Do you?
I cantaloupe I put salt on, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, knock, Josh.
Who's there?
Cantaloupe.
Cantaloupe who?
Cantaloupe tonight. Dad's got the ladder.
It all paid off. Pat Godwin is in the next room.
There you
Itching
go.
to get another song out. We heard Pat's newest song for Pizza Month.
Yeah.
You're hitting home run after home run,
Oh,
Pat.
well, thank you.
That's good news. I should point out that Pat and Willie's special show coming up tomorrow evening, the Brown County Playhouse.
Come hang.
Should be a great show. How do they get tickets, Willie?
Go to my Instagram at Willie.Griswold. There's a link in the bio. It's pretty easy.
Okay. Now, Pat, we've heard some excellent music from you today. Tributes, of course, to pizza and a tribute to
Marijuana.
Yeezy and the shoes that Adidas can't get rid of. Do you have a tribute? I know that coming up you have St. Patrick's Day, which is big for you. And,
well, if I could go back in time, I want to try that Borg thing. You know, that big gallon of.
Oh yeah.
Booze.
that was in the
You
news
don't
because
get a hangover.
Because the University of Massachusetts, they had 28 ambulance calls last weekend because of a party, I guess, involving the so-called Borg.
Yep.
Which is instead of having individual drinks, you carry around a huge jug full of booze.
Vodka, electrolytes, and water.
It's the Blackout Rage gallon.
Yeah.
Is why they call
The
it
word
that.
blackout right there in the title, the Borg drink. And you got a song about that?
If you're talking big jugs and booze, got a gal named Paula. Paula O'Brien is the name. She's very intoxicating. I'm like a moth to a flame. Haven't had a drink in 15 years. I walk a very straight line. But if Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. Yeah, loaded all of the time. Oh, I've never been a boob man, and I don't mean to objectify. It's important I stay sober. Heaven knows I try. I go to my AA meetings and think about her double D's. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd wake up with the DTs. If Paula's boobs were booze, oh, I'd be bummed every day. If her rack was full of wine, I'd go from teetotal to sommelier. Tatas were Tito's, and I had me a sip. I'd fall off the wagon with one little nip. If her chichis were full of tequila, I'd be handcuffed and paying fines. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded all of the time. If Paula O'Brien's boobs were booze, I'd be loaded, I'd be stinking drunk all the time. Woo!
very good. Thank you, Pat.
Patty!
Now, coming up, of course, just around the corner, March Madness, of course, will feature lots of great basketball action. And St. Patrick's Day.
Week from tomorrow.
It's on a Friday night, which has created some problems for those of the Catholic faith. Do you want to explain this, Christy?
Yes, an archdiocese in Texas has given Houston area Catholics the go-ahead to eat meat on St. Patrick's Day. This year, the holiday falls on a Lenten Friday when Catholics are meant to abstain from eating meat. The Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston said, quote, after consideration of the traditions often related to the festival holiday, Daniel Cardinal Dionardo is granting a dispensation from meat on March 17th, 2023 for local and visiting faithful in the Archdiocese of Galveston, Houston.
Hey, you don't want to question Cardinal Donato.
No, you don't. He's asked those that do choose to celebrate the holiday do an extra act of charity or penance in exchange. My diocese has done the same thing. They've announced that we are allowed to eat meat on that particular Friday. Not all dioceses are doing
This is because
that.
it's St. Patrick's Day. Can I give you a tip?
Yes.
Don't eat any green meat.
No.
The green beer is okay. The green meat may result in
Yeah.
Here's an interesting thing. This has nothing to do with that, but at the same time it does.
Okay.
In South America, are you familiar with the capybara?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the
it's
biggest, isn't it like a rodent or
Yeah,
something?
it looks like a
Largest
big
rodent.
rat.
Yeah, the largest rodent.
According to this news account.
I'm going to say rodent again. Okay.
Hit it. Venezuelan clergyman wrote to the Vatican in the 16th century saying they discovered an animal that lived in the water and had webbed feet and tasted like fish. With Lent approaching, they've asked the Vatican to grant that animal the status of a fish so it can be eaten during Lent. And by letter, the Catholic Church agreed. So the largest living rodent in the world is a coveted addition to South American Lenten dinner tables.
This happened in the 1600s?
Yeah, but that's when it started, yeah. When
Wow.
they first discovered the animal, they wrote back. And
Well, they obviously didn't have a Kroger or Vaughn's or Ralph's. They can go to and get some real meat. They had to meet giant rats.
There's a photograph in this article here that shows it looks just like roast beef.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Sure,
They're big.
Sure it does, Tom.
Would you want to eat some of that?
No, thank you.
I'll try some capybara.
You would?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Are they cute?
They look like giant guinea pig kind of things.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's kind of tough, though. If they look cute, I don't want to eat it.
I mean, they're not that cute.
They're hideous.
Like furry pigs.
Well, don't look at it before you
No,
eat
they
it.
look,
That's the key.
They look like groundhogs, right?
No,
Yeah, they kind of do, yeah.
They're God's mistake, okay? It's a hideous creature. Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, bless you, boys. This is the Pope.
Oh, hey, you're Pope.
Hey. Oh, I'm going to hear this story. Somebody in Houston, they say, hey, it's okay. Go ahead, have some roast beef during the Lent. Is that right?
Yeah, well, apparently this is done by a diocese. Is that it, Christy?
Yeah, different dioceses are deciding what.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We know every once in a while one of these dioceses, they decide to go rogue, change a few rules. What's the bigger deal? Maybe you like adultery, huh?
Ooh.
Hey, go for it. Yeah, have some adultery.
It's a little different.
Come on. We make it the call, right? Just, take what you please and leave the rest. That's our motto here at the church, right?
So what you're saying is that your local affiliates can do whatever they want?
Local affiliates, they make those crazy decisions. Sometimes they don't stick with the franchise rules, You know what I'm saying? Maybe, what's that? Oh, you like a sodomy? That's a fine. That's a fine. God probably not going to turn you into a pillar of salt. Go for it.
I think his Popeness is suggesting this is a slippery slope.
Yeah.
Very slippery slope, Josh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Next thing you know, guys, they go, oh, yeah, I like being married. Maybe I'm married 2 or 3 people, huh?
Oh, boy.
Huh? Maybe, Josh, maybe you like a touching yourself. Well, no, let's be straight. You definitely like a touching yourself. Right, so maybe on that Friday, all the rules are off. That's fine. Go for it.
Pope, you've never had at yours just to see,
Just to see.
What are you doing?
Asking the Pope if he jerks it.
Oh, geez.
Josh?
Yes.
Just a quick question. Has your chair burned in the flames? You feel a little tingling in your soul?
Well, we'll see what other groups decide to go rogue, as the Pope said. Thank you very much, Your Popeness.
It's tomorrow?
No, week from tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
17th.
I'm excited. I love the traditional St. Patrick's Day meal.
Corned
potatoes and corned beef and cabbage.
Yeah.
Bush Light.
Speaking of traditional meals, we're going to have a traditional Thanksgiving meal this morning, but it would be in the form of a pizza. Jess Hooker is making us a Thanksgiving,
this morning. Yeah.
Thanksgiving pizza. Should be delicious. Right now, the Bob and Tom Show is brought to you by BetterHelp. Getting to know yourself can be tough. The world seems to be kind of overwhelming of late to many of us. Perhaps therapy would be something you're interested in. And it certainly is not admitting weakness to ask for help with a therapist. And BetterHelp is kind of a new thing, although 1 million people have already taken advantage of this. What it's all about is getting hooked up with a therapist online and doing that that self-discovery adventure online. So it's a lot more convenient, less expensive, and designed to suit your timetable. So we've all been through some unpredictable times of late, and if you've been thinking about therapy, check this out. Go to betterhelp.com/BTshow. You'll get 10% off your first month, and you can find out more about yourself through therapy. How does it work? Well, you take a little kind of a quiz, and you'll be put on that journey. The way it works is you'll be set up with a therapist, and by the way, at any time you can switch therapists if the particular therapist that you are assigned to isn't working out for you. There's no additional charge after you've filled out that brief questionnaire. Once again, hooked up with a therapist, and see how it goes. Might be very interesting for you and very helpful. Once again, it's called BetterHelp. You'll find it at betterhelp.com/BTshow. That'll knock 10% off your first month. It's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, betterhelp.com/BTshow for some online therapy. And once again, it can be done with a phone call or with the camera on, the camera off, or it could even be done with just texting. Find out the details, betterhelp.com/BTshow. Al Jackson had a technical issue. We'll have to talk to him next week. In the meantime, when we come back, we have cows snorkeling. No, wait a minute. We have cows, snorkeling.
I want to see a cow snorkeling.
Who wouldn't? Cows swim?
That would be cows drowning. It's coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got something to say? Send us an email. bobandtom@bobandtom.com. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Chrissy Lee on the news desk over there. Yeah, there's Pat Godwin.
Hello, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Hello.
There's Ace Cosby. Hey. There's Willie Griswold.
Good morning, Chick.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I can't help but notice the orange glow coming from Chick's feet because he's sitting at the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
Yeah.
Our sports broadcast is over, ladies and gentlemen. We turn it back to Christy Lee at the Bob and Tom news desk. Have we missed anything?
A California couple is suing a Hawaiian snorkeling tour company.
Good.
Claiming they were abandoned in the ocean.
Okay.
Oh, this is horrifying.
Okay, this is kind of terrifying.
It's open water for
yes.
According to Hawaii News Now, the lawsuit states Elizabeth Webster and Alexander Burkle were on their honeymoon when they booked a snorkeling tour with Sail Maui.
Burkle went to snorkel?
Yeah.
That's fun.
Sail Maui, Nowie.
All right. That's two rhymes. Let's try for a third.
Oh, Tom, I don't think Tom.
I don't think you're having fun with this. Yeah.
After embarking on the excursion, the waters became more turbulent, and the pair tried to return to the catamaran. Their attorney said they kept swimming toward the vessel, and it kept getting further away until they finally realized the vessel left and that they had been abandoned in the water.
That's so scary.
According to the attorney, the couple swam at least a quarter to a half mile from land in pursuit of the boat. The complaint said they were able to swim about 20 minutes to a deserted shoreline where they were eventually found by a pair of Lanai residents who were driving by. Webster and Burkle are seeking compensation for general damages and emotional distress.
Well, wait a minute. It was only 20 minutes.
Wait a minute. And they some people that were driving by found them?
Lanai is part of the Maui coastline.
No.
You get nothing.
Well, no, wait a second. They were abandoned in the ocean.
They didn't count their passengers when they left.
I mean, it's a pretty simple game. How many people got in the water? 20? Before we leave, we got to get up to 20.
No, it's where's your responsibility? Hey, we're leaving. Get on the boat.
Yeah, you know what, Chick? I bet you're right. These two people didn't listen to something.
You're damn right.
Maybe they were underwater when they made the announcement.
Maybe they were underwater. They couldn't hear anything, and then all of a sudden the boat was gone.
And it's our honeymoon. We can do whatever we want.
Yes, they're entitled is what they are.
So it's okay for you to home alone, if you will, a honeymoon couple in the ocean.
It's not necessarily okay, but it doesn't deserve any sort of compensation.
They have some
It was only
responsibility.
20 minutes.
Be aware of your surroundings, even if you're snorkeling. There's nothing that.
Well, what do we do, honey? Well, we can swim a mere 20 minutes to that that shore we easily see.
What if they were eaten by sharks?
But they weren't.
They weren't.
So it doesn't count.
I think it does. I think they were abandoned by irresponsible.
Why do you go snorkeling? To have a little bit of an adventure. That's what they got. In fact, they should pay double.
Yeah, they got quite the adventure, didn't they? And made international
Now
news.
they're famous.
They're famous.
For a day.
They got a little exercise.
Yeah.
They got to meet their new friends in Lanai. I'm sure that was a great
I bet they
time.
kept the snorkeling gear. That's expensive.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also from Hawaii, officials have cited a man who calls himself Dolphin Dave.
I thought you were going to say dolphin dick.
That's what I thought.
That's where my
Same
mind
thing.
went.
Why are we children?
Whenever I do it, I go,
Wouldn't it be nice to live the life of an adult?
I don't know.
No thanks.
Constantly walking around going, I thought you were going to say wiener.
Dolphin Dave is in trouble for allegedly harassing humpback whales and dolphins.
That dolphin day.
The Hawaii Department of Land and Natural Resources said it received numerous calls about a man actively pursuing an adolescent humpback whale and dolphins.
Hey, where are you going?
This happened at the
How'd they know it was an adolescent?
Kalalukia Bay State Historical Park.
Did it have like a bandana on and sunglasses or something?
The
Like
adolescent.
the way you teens walk around.
The department said that officers arriving on the scene recorded David Jimenez actively pursuing a pod of spinner dolphins. The 65-year-old, who refers to himself as Dolphin Dave on social media, reportedly told officers he's not going to stop swimming with whales and dolphins, quote, because it's magical and others do much worse things. He was cited for violating 2 Hawaii administrative rules. 1, that protects endangered whale species, and 2, that prevents the harassment of wildlife in state parks.
Calls himself Dolphin Dave.
Calls himself Dolphin Dave.
Sounds like a morning show, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, Dolphin Dave and Flipper. Hey, we got our anchor man. Get it out at the, at the mall today.
Chick, do you know how they know they were spinner dolphins?
How do they know?
How'd they know they were spinner dolphins?
They were singing the Rubber Band Man.
Wow. I admire your
There you
boldness,
go.
the confidence with which you delivered that.
No, he's shaking his head.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be some
joke,
sexual reference.
No, just a reference to a terrific
bands. Yeah, sure. I
The
love
Rubber
the Spinners.
Band Man. That's a terrific.
That's one of the Spinners hits.
You don't like the Spinners?
Spinners are fine. How do you harass a dolphin?
You put your finger in the blowhole?
I'm asking.
That's how you sexually harass a dolphin. I'm getting 2 knuckles in.
2 knuckles deep.
Okay, you'll feel it. Who doesn't love this?
Apparently, Tom.
This is about some street guy that sits around playing rubber bands.
That's right. The man's mentally ill.
Begging for money.
That's exactly right.
He starts to jam, man.
That's Philippe Wynn. The spinners went in the
On
hole.
his toes.
When Philippe
I'm kind of surprised you don't like this. Those horns.
This is right up your alley.
I know.
It's right up your alley.
The harmonic doot-doots. You love a doot-doot.
I do like the
And the horns.
You enjoy a good doot-doot.
You like Michigan, you like plate spinners, and you love a good doot-doot.
How about that? The spinners formed in Too Late, Michigan. How's that? That's where they were. Right around Lake.
If it was the plate spinners, you'd love this song. It'd be your favorite song in the whole world.
I'm concerned about what's his name.
Dolphin Dave.
Dolphin Dave.
Yeah.
Sounds like a maniac.
Just harassing dolphins. One of these days he's going to come up on a school of sharks and he's going to become Armless Dave.
Oops.
Hey, look at that guy with no arms bleeding over there. Oh, he was harassing dolphins. You call that a dorsal fin, you big pussy? Hey, don't harass those dolphins.
Yeah, leave them alone.
What the hell's wrong with you? I never trust someone who gives themselves a nickname. You know what I mean? It just bothers me. Okay, we have coming up, Christy Lee. We have cows.
Cows that are happy. We have invasive goldfish. We have Jamie Lee Curtis in the news for something that we would all, I think, appreciate.
Cool boobs, having cool boobs. Is
She has
that what
cool
it is?
boobs, yes, but that's
eye
not
drops
it.
that have been recalled, in case you're feeling like something's going on fire in your head and you're going blind.
Hi, are you losing your vision? Maybe it's your eye drops.
Yeah, could be.
Our bad.
We'll tell you about that. And also, we got to get to the jackets made of human skin.
I got it right here. See?
Oh, my gosh.
It's that's coming up. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Got a comment? Our email is bobandtom@bobandtom.com. More Bob and Tom next. State law.
This is a message from sponsor Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was getting frustrated by your forms. Now, Taxes is uploading your forms with a snap, and a TurboTax expert will do your taxes for you. One who's backed by the latest tech, which cross-checks millions of data points for absolute accuracy, all of which makes it easy for you to get the most money back, guaranteed. Get an expert now at TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live Full Service. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin in the performance room.
Hey, Chick.
There's Josh Arnold.
Chick, if everybody were as funny as you, the world would be a better place.
That's a true statement, my friend.
Learn to take the compliment.
There's Ace Cosby.
Ready for lunch.
You know what?
Willie
Forget
Griswold.
It just brings down the value if everyone's as funny as him. It's just
I'm Chick McGee. The turkey pizza's on the way. And here's Tom Griswold.
It's Thanksgiving pizza, even though it's not Thanksgiving. Once again, Ace is eating nothing but pizza this month of March.
This one's on Willie.
And this one was created when we were talking about various pizzas, and Christy weighed in. She had found a potato pizza online, and Chick weighed in by saying,
what?
Potato pizza, too much?
Too much starch.
However,
not enough starch, actually.
But then Willie said,
I just thought if you kind of distributed the mashed potatoes in the same way you would ricotta on a pie, it wouldn't be too much. It'd be nice.
Turkey, mashed potatoes. So Jess Hooker is creating, like, I just saw them spinning around on that pizza turntable thing she
green
has.
beans, mac and cheese, all on a pizza.
Yeah, so we'll be testing that very soon with the Bob and Tom Show taste test.
Looking forward to it.
We have, since I know I don't like to play things out of season, as you know.
Right.
I don't approve of radio stations playing Alice Cooper School's Out when school isn't out.
Right.
I don't approve of playing Christmas music when it isn't Christmas.
Get something real to be upset about, please.
Have you heard this show?
It's very petty.
I'm aware.
Someone has asked for this, and since it's kind of our Thanksgiving today because of these pizzas, I'd be happy to.
You're making a special exception, just like Lent.
Yes,
the meat thing.
This
the
in my
dispensation.
role as pontiff.
That's right.
Of the show.
Yeah, that's right.
Part of my pontificate is the following.
Morning, Bob and Tom Show.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
This is Tammy from Cincinnati.
Hi, Tammy.
Was at the in-laws for Thanksgiving dinner. They had separated or were divorced after 26 years of marriage, so the mom was putting on the dinner by herself. After prayer, everyone's sitting there nice and quietly, so she wants to read a little poem.
Oh, no.
Everybody starts laughing. It makes her really mad, so she stands up and she says, "You don't know the hell I've lived through the past 26 years. Your father always wanted to blank me up the blank, and I've got the hemorrhoids to prove it."
Oh, my God.
There you go. Thank you, Jim.
That is really something to be thankful for.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving.
I wonder if they relive that moment every year.
Oh, I'll bet they do.
Have we ever met Tammy from Cincinnati? It seems like she'd have turned up sooner or later.
Maybe she can turn up coming up at our special opening day broadcast.
March 30th.
Horns, live bands, special guests. just around the corner of the Hard Rock Cincinnati. Details coming up. Hope to see you there. Christy Lee, what have you... Oh, wait a minute. I got to stop talking because the Thanksgiving pizza has arrived.
Oh.
And
now as we're sitting here, I think we should all say what we're thankful for.
You know, I tried to give you...
thankful for you, Chick.
Essentially say I was thankful for you, and you, boy, did you poo-poo that.
Yeah, Josh, please describe the pizza in front of you. I can't see it from here.
It's got a nice crust there, a traditional hand-tossed crust with a gravy base for the sauce. And then it looks like sort of mashed potatoes acting a bit like the cheese layer. And then green beans, stuffing, and turkey. Maybe even some onion crisps from the green bean casserole. Yes, okay.
And we'll give it a try.
All right.
Give it a shot. Josh is now taking a bite of the Thanksgiving pizza. This does look really good.
It's as good as anything I've ever had.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I love it.
A thumbs up from Ace. Okay, yes, we're getting a thumbs up. He's chewing.
Thanksgiving in a triangle.
Really good.
This absolutely rocks.
Oh, wow. Well, we'll have to post this recipe, Jess. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We have another one that has macaroni and cheese on it.
Get it out now.
Because some people serve macaroni and cheese with their Thanksgiving dinner.
I do.
Christy does, and so I did one with macaroni
A lot
and
of
cheese
white
also.
trash does that, yeah.
I don't care. Call me white trash. I know where I grew up, my friend.
Do you do
I'm
mashed
not ashamed.
potatoes? Mashed potatoes, Christy?
Yeah, of course.
And sweet potatoes?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I love the sweet potato casserole.
Well, I don't make a casserole. I just make.
I don't make it either. I get it from our friends.
Yeah,
from Kathleen and Peter.
Right, of course.
They make it for me.
It's delicious.
Like when you do Thanksgiving dinner, you don't have them do 3 or 4 of your side dishes.
I have some help.
Okay, thank you very much.
Tom, you're going to love this.
Okay, well, I'll take a bite as soon as we move forward here. Have you taken your bite, Christy?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, good. Well, this gives you an opportunity to talk.
Jamie Lee Curtis is lobbying for matinee concerts. During an interview with Today, the actress echoed sentiments she made earlier this week about declining an Oscar nominee dinner because she would rather go to bed. Curtis bemoaned that concerts often start late, telling Today hosts Savannah Guthrie and Hoda that she's challenging musicians to do concerts during the day. Why are there no matinees? For instance, I love Coldplay. I would love to go see Coldplay. Problem is, I'm not going to go see Coldplay if they start their show at 9 o'clock and there's an opening act. I want to hear Coldplay at 1 p.m.
If you ever wonder why your remote control has a mute on it, Christy just answered it with Savannah and Hoda, Jamie Lee Curtis yammering about.
I'm going to agree with Jamie Lee here.
I think if we filled a stadium with people who want to see matinees of Coldplay, I think we would start a trend. Curtis said she goes to bed around 7 and rises at 4:30 a.m. She's got our hours. She should be working here.
I don't think it would have to be a stadium even. I prefer, when I go to outdoor shows, I prefer not to be there during the day. I find it distracting. But,
well, you just said you want a matinee.
Indoors.
Oh, okay.
Nice 1,000-seater. It'd be fun. They don't have to be at night. Have you ever? I can't think of any that
I'm not talking to you
during the day.
Well, in the summer they start, and maybe they start at like 6 or 7, and it's still daylight for a long time.
Yeah.
9:30, 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's daylight.
He doesn't like that.
Don't like that.
Don't like it. What's the last concert you went to?
Thank goodness the concert industry isn't
Glenn Miller.
relying on you.
Thank you, Pat. I went to a couple last summer, but
Yeah.
I just don't remember what they were offhand. But I think Dave Matthews and something else.
The problem is this eliminates Monday through Friday for most people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Saturday, Sunday, and I've gone to a bunch of plays on at matinees.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like 3 of them in the last few months, so that's fine. But I think she's got a good idea.
Okay.
Do you think a rock band would draw well at 2 o'clock on a Saturday?
Certain
age group for sure.
Yeah.
Do 2 shows? Now, how about a comedy show?
Well, you did one at 4. How did that work out?
It was fine, and it was like a dirty show, so we kind of encouraged people to be a little dirty, kind of sexy blue material.
Oh.
And I think that almost lent itself to it because you're not used to seeing that kind of stuff around 2 p.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
Was it like the foreplay at 4 or something?
It was just called the 4 p.m. Dirty Show.
All right.
Okay. No, that's not what you're going to be doing tomorrow, by the way.
I am not doing that tomorrow. Me and Pat are going to be at the Brown County Playhouse.
Prime time, baby.
Okay, that'll be it.
Prime time.
You guys want a road trip? You want to go?
To see these two?
I'm kind of busy.
I mean,
everybody's kind of busy, really.
What were you doing asking that question?
I'm
Just wanted to hurt my
sorry,
feelings
Willie.
live in real time?
I just didn't know if I'd go by myself.
I mean, Jamie Lee, of course, could probably afford to have Coldplay play in her sunroom.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. But,
I've seen bands at 2 p.m. at like a music festival, and it just feels weird. It just feels odd having that much time left in the day.
Is it because of all the drugs, or?
You know what? I'm just going to plead the fifth on that one. Just not going to talk. My dad's right there.
It's a fair question.
Play it cool.
Playing it cool.
I think a 2 o'clock rock show indoors where it's they can do the lights. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be good.
Or maybe it'll happen. We'll see.
Worth an experiment.
A police chase in Georgia left some drivers stuck on Interstate 20 after a stolen cement truck spilled the contents of its load onto the roadway.
You ever?
According to the Columbia County Sheriff's Office,
Yes.
the truck was stolen at the Gas Pro filling station north of Grovetown. Officers followed the truck as it traveled west on I-20, with the truck dumping wet cement onto the road during the pursuit. Authorities threw down stop sticks twice, but the efforts proved unsuccessful, with the pursuit continuing in both instances.
How fast can a cement truck go? I guess pretty quick.
I don't know.
This joke. Yeah. Not a joke. Okay.
A trooper eventually disabled the cement truck by firing bullets into its radiator
Jesus.
and hydraulic tanks. The driver, a 41-year-old man, was taken into custody. WRDWWAGT reports the wet cement.
Too many letters. Way too many letters.
It's a double.
That's their
station.
slogan. What the hell?
Reports the wet cement on the highway caused significant traffic delays for drivers on I-20. How do you clean that up?
Well, but nothing like it's going to cause after it dries. I can
It's just
tell you
more
that.
highway. You just let it
Just
set.
flatten it out.
Yeah, automatically cement. Automatically
Having a
level.
bad day? Yeah, I drove my car through wet cement.
It's the refried beans of the highway.
Could need a little body work, new tires.
Yikes.
This ended with bullets?
Yes, sir.
This would be a great scene in a movie. You can kind of hear.
It sounds like Frank Drebin already in police school.
You hear that banjo in the background, down, and then the guy pulls a lever and it starts dumping wet cement on the road. The good news is, I bet some chuckles got fixed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They could have
potholes.
Potholes. Well, they need to have a police chase about 300 yards from here.
No
Where
joke.
there's now a hole you can. It'd be hard to get a golf shot to clear it. It's so big. You seen that one?
Yeah, because I always go all the way to the left.
Exactly.
And
And then you
nobody's
almost get into
coming.
head on.
Yeah. What a cool chase scene. How weird would it? What would the guy be on that he wouldn't stop a cement truck to?
I have no idea.
Strange.
Okay.
Weird.
Yeah, unusual.
Very odd.
When they arrested the guy, whatever he said,
Out
amen.
of the ordinary.
Amen. As the cops are leading him to the squad car, and the guy go, "Hey man, could you undo the cuffs? I want to write my initials. I want to put my initials into the crime scene." Well, thank you very much.
Bizarre.
It's time for Raycon Love, kids.
Tell us about it.
This is from Robin. I just purchased Raycon earbuds using the Bob and Tom code. I must say the sound quality is scary. I was watching The Walking Dead on my phone using Raycon earbuds.
Well, that's why it was scary.
I swear the sound is so good. I was startled when I heard a zombie growl. I swear it was right next to me.
Yeah.
Raycon Love.
I had to look around. That's not Raycon. That's
I
not
don't wanna
holding
pay
a
for
ring
it.
at all. I had to look around to see if anyone saw me jump. It's been a great purchase. Thank you very much. I also enjoy listening to the show despite the presence of Josh. I really get
There are those who say I have ruined the show.
Shouldn't have read that.
You get those too?
Me too.
Robin. Raycon started half the price of other premium audio brands, and how about 3 customizable sound profiles, scary good noise, scary good quality, and earbud tap functions, noise isolations, and awareness mode.
Easy, bud.
That's twice. Ready to buy something small with a big impact on your life? Go to buyraycon.com/Tom today and get 15% off your Raycon order. That's how you get a bargain like Robin did. Buyraycon.com/Tom, 15% off your Raycon purchase. That's buyraycon.com/Tom.
Jess Hooker, thumbs up. This Thanksgiving pizza is spectacular.
Isn't it
I'm
good?
glad you guys like it.
We'll have to post this recipe. This is really
Yeah,
good.
we can post that, and then next week we will do corned beef pizza for St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
All righty, very good. This is absolutely delicious.
I'm going to eat this until I'm physically sick.
Well, there's 2 pizzas, so
All right.
there's one for you.
Okay, then don't stay in your seat until I say you can leave. Okay, calm down, Josh. Be right back. It's the Bob and Tom Show.
Look around. You can find cars like these on AutoTrader, like that car right in your tail. Or if you're tailgating right now, all those cars doubling as kitchens and living rooms are on Auto Trader too. Are you working out and listening to this ad at the same time? Well, multitasking pro, cars like the ones in the gym parking lot are for sale on Auto Trader. New cars, used cars, electric cars, maybe even flying cars. Okay, no flying cars, but as soon as they get invented, they'll be on Auto Trader. Just you wait. Auto Trader.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello, chick.
We're all ready to go take a nap after
we have
Thanksgiving dinner.
Tryptophan, is that it?
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick McGee.
There's Josh Arnold.
Light fan dang. No.
Yeah.
There's something there.
There's Jess Hooker.
Hi.
Who whipped us up the Thanksgiving pizza. Although she keeps saying everything came out of a can. But
her jar.
It's about to come out of a can.
Wow.
Hello, Ace Cosby.
Hello, Chicken King.
There's Willie Griswold.
I'm drunk on starch, man.
Oh, there's nothing better than a big bunch of starch. I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom.
Thank you very much. Chick McGee reporting for duty from the orangeinsoles.com sports desk.
They're orange.
Coming up, a special basketball bracket competition. I'll give you some details on that tomorrow. But right now, we are all kind of in that post-Thanksgiving mode. Jess, congratulations. Delicious.
Mm-hmm.
A Thanksgiving pizza. The quick recipe on the air is what?
Any pre-bought, pre-made pizza crust, gravy, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, macaroni and cheese, if that's your liking, and obviously turkey.
Stuffing.
What else? Oh, and stuffing. Yeah, stuffing.
All delicious.
Yeah.
What a great idea.
It's amazing.
And, of course, Ace is eating nothing but pizza, including in quite a variety of pizzas.
But now he can eat anything. All you need is a pizza crust, and you can put anything on a pizza crust, and it's a pizza.
Chick, I know that. That's why I can do this.
I think it's a real way to get around it, but that's fine.
No, it's a pizza. There's a variety. So you have to look at pizza the way I look at people.
Okay.
Oh, God, I'm so scared.
Yeah, me too.
Get the kids in the other room.
There's a wide variety of pizzas out there.
Sure.
I don't have to like them all.
Stop talking.
But you're aware they exist, right?
Yeah, sure.
And some of those pizzas scare you.
So what should we put on the St. Patrick's Day pizza next week? Obviously corned beef and cabbage, right? Anything
potato?
else? Red potato?
Yeah,
potato. Yeah.
I'm not going to be indulging in that one.
No.
I'm going to eat it all and fart up the studio. Real nice life.
Dip it in a Guinness.
Oh, there you go.
Ugh.
That'd be a fun YouTube segment, farting up the studio with Josh Arnold.
No.
Yep. A day later, guys will walk in here. Your corpses will be laying there. They took their masks off too soon.
Ladies and gentlemen, a reference to All Quiet on the Western Front.
Yep.
My guarantee that will win the Soundtrack Academy Award.
It's a perfect soundtrack.
Yeah.
Minimalist, but effective.
Using an instrument rebuilt from that era.
Sound editing should win, too, if it's nominated.
If you haven't seen that movie, it's amazing. Disturbing, to say the least.
Not a lot of laughs.
Mm-hmm. No. Maybe kind of one chuckle. I
don't know where that'd be.
Yeah.
Oh, where the tank? Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
No, not the tank. Okay, never mind.
I laughed at the when the guy got lit on fire. I laughed on that because that was
gosh.
It was gruesome. It was terrible.
Well, and then when his head rolled by, that was kind of funny.
Okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
never
We'll
see that
move
film.
forward. Christy Lee is at the Bob and Tom News Desk. Have we missed anything?
Experts are warning that invasive football-sized goldfish are spreading throughout parts of Canada.
All right, goldfish, sticking it to the man.
I want to go to my state fair up there then.
Yeah.
My goldfish are this big.
Brian Heiss from Thompson Rivers University said thousands of large invasive goldfish are multiplying in bodies of water around British Columbia.
If Thompson, what is it? Thompson what university?
Thompson River.
If
Thompson
TRU
Rivers
doesn't I'm having a stroke. Sell sweatshirts that say "Stay true to your school."
Oh.
What are they even doing?
Yeah, you're right.
I am so sorry I stopped the show for that.
No. We're all feeling better about ourselves.
According to Brian, female goldfish don't even need a mate to reproduce. They can release as many as 50,000 eggs at a time.
I'm Brian, and I'm a goldfish expert.
Brian Heiss explained that the invasive fish compete with native species for food and space while carrying parasites and diseases that can spread to other fish.
They do. It's in their poop.
Okay, I'm trying to see. I'm trying to look up the Thompson Rivers University bookstore online.
Oh, you like the idea of a stay true to your school?
Here's the books.
see.
I just want to see if here we go. Shop clothing, and I want to just see if there's a so far no. But it's it is TRU, and they've got a pretty cool looking logo.
What
you can
is
buy
this
an
again?
adjustable face mask.
Thompson Rivers University in British Columbia.
I imagine.
Oh, it's in Canada.
Yes.
It's not like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
a real
It's
university.
not a real college.
Oh, fine.
All right.
No, it's
They say Z there instead of Z. Weirdo.
great place, beautiful school.
I backpacked across the campus one day. I never will forget.
It's how hardy do these goldfish have to be? They're living in the cool climate of Canada, and I can't keep a goldfish from the state fair alive for 3 weeks.
My ex has goldfish in his pond. They live all winter. It freezes over, and they live next spring. There they are.
Huh.
So they
Son
can
of
do
a-
that.
Can you get a picture? We'd all like to see that.
All right,
Wouldn't we, fellas?
sure.
Okay. You're not supposed to flush them. That's where they come from, right?
That is where they come.
It makes them stronger. I read that, and you're going to go, shut up. If you want to start breeding a race of super goldfish, start by flushing them down the toilet. I'm telling
They
you.
just adapt?
Yes.
They adapt in the sewer system?
Yes, and
It's
it makes them, they're swimming against the flush, and it's strong. I'm telling you.
It's like when they sent Batman into that pit. The adversity just made him stronger.
You
I have an
were-
idea.
You made the dark your ally. I was born there.
Back, I think, in the 1920s, there was
Thank
a
you,
fad in which
People were drinking them?
no, they were swallowing. Remember that was the
Swallowing them, yeah.
fraternities that you'd swallow a goldfish. That was
Sure.
part of the initiation.
And
A
some of the
live
guys would
goldfish.
have a goldfish come out of their navel.
They could do this. Of course, how big are the goldfish?
They're large. It doesn't say how big they are. They just say large goldfish.
Football size.
Oh, football sized, yeah.
Might
Thank
be some
you.
choking. Incidents. Try to work one of those down. Maybe that's a bad idea.
It's not our only goldfish story. A British man, so we're going to the other continent, went viral after catching a giant goldfish.
Got him.
According to the BBC, Andy Hackett reeled in the 67-pound fish while on a trip to Champagne, France.
I caught it, didn't I? Yes.
The giant fish, known as the carrot, was introduced to Blue Water Lakes 20 years ago and proved to be an elusive catch ever since.
How much did it weigh?
67 pounds.
We're going to need a bigger bowl, to quote
Hackett
from
said
Jaws.
the battle to reel the behemoth in lasted 25 minutes. After taking photos of his colossal catch, Hatchet released Carrot back into the water.
There, off you are.
Hackett said the fish is a hybrid of a leather carp and a koi carp.
Is it?
Is that the koi carp?
That's the koi carp. Is it?
You know what he used for bait?
What?
Ironically, a ping pong ball.
Oh,
sure.
It took me a while. See, I see at the state fair.
Yeah,
They have to heave the ping pong ball into the milk bottle.
work that through.
And then you take.
You throw the ping pong ball into the goldfish bowl, and you get the goldfish.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So the milk
Rings
bottle's the
go
other
around
thing.
the ping.
Yeah, the milk bottle's the thing that you have to knock over.
Right. That can't be.
Oh, the
knocked
ones
over.
those that are glued together?
Yeah, you see those horrible pictures of the earthquake in Turkey. Only thing left standing was that fair of those 3 bottles.
Oh, it was rough, yeah. Boy.
Collapsed buildings.
You could have used a fictional earthquake.
Yeah, you really could have.
Could have said Atlantic City or something.
You could have just said, like an earthquake. Even
Right.
during an earthquake. You didn't have to say in the 1906 and then the bottles fell over in San Francisco.
Okay, would have been better. Huh?
Speaking of the state fair, what do you think of when you think of the fair? You think of cows, right?
Getting a beach. Oh, wait. You guys had different fair
I think of Josh being
Ferris
afraid to get on the
Ferris wheel.
You don't like the Ferris wheel?
No, I'll do it, but boy, am I unhappy up there.
What if you get a beach at the top?
I don't think I could.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Like a performance anxiety thing?
Did you get terrified up there?
Yeah, Christy's been on it with
I
me.
went with him. Yeah, he was terrified.
And she couldn't even. No, but yeah, I was very scared.
He was very scared.
So I'm sorry. I think of the state fair. I think of goldfish.
Well, I think of cows
Oh,
and the
sorry.
dairy industry. And keeping calves happy and healthy apparently is important, especially during weaning. New research shows a little human interaction can do the trick.
Like sex?
Not sex.
Oh.
Is everything sex with you?
You said
I know, I'm
weaning.
sick.
Come here, Veely.
particularly if it means a nice neck scratching for the
You
young
don't
cows.
want to name a cow Veely or Cutlet or brisket or Florsheim
or filet.
You want to avoid leather jokes.
Well, isn't it Casual Jacket? How are you?
Get over here,
Scientists
ribeye.
from the University of Florida reveal in a new study that socialization with other calves and humans, even if only for 5 minutes, can improve the calves' well-being. Aw.
So they just want to hang out with their buddies?
Yeah, they're social.
Makes sense.
I see. So, like, you're supposed to rub them like you would a dog? And,
Scratch their necks.
That's what it said.
Yeah.
okay. That sounds like fun. Do you have to go for the nipples? Give a little bit of little rub while you're down
Not
there?
right away. You want to maybe kiss it on the neck first.
Go to dinner, maybe. Put a hot movie on. Notebook helps
Makes
me
them
out.
really happy when you don't kill them and eat them.
Right.
Yeah, that tends to improve their well-being.
Oh, my God.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're the one that named your cow Veal, and I'm the dick?
I named it Veely, okay?
Okay.
All right, talking about jackets.
All right.
Online shoppers can now order so-called human skin jackets on eBay.
Sickening.
The Flesh Crafter states in their listing for the made-to-order product that the gruesome garments are made from, quote, replica human skin.
Oh, no.
Buyers are instructed to send in a jacket they know fits, and the Flesh Crafter covers it in a realistic replica skin.
Sick.
A sample image shows a jacket fashioned out of large patches of skin stitched together.
Or were you
Wait.
both size 14?
With faces, nipples, and other body parts protruding from various areas.
Faces and nipples.
Yikes.
The jacket reminiscent, of course, by
Yep, that's what
the
it reminds
coats
me
made
of,
by
all right.
Buffalo Bill and Silence of the Lambs. According to the listing, what would you pay for a custom-made skin jacket?
$1,000.
$720. It's a bargain for
There you
you.
go.
Do they have any for a great big fat person?
These are disgusting.
The Flesh Crafter sells other gory replicas, Josh.
Oh, really?
Including a human nipple necklace and death masks from both historical and fictional figures.
Wow.
Yuck.
What was Ted's last name? Buffalo Bill, the actor. Ted
Levine.
Levine, that's right.
Yeah, I'm looking at one of these. It's pretty scary. And it looks like human flesh.
I don't think I could. I'm sure if I had one, I couldn't go to sleep in the house if it was in there.
No.
There's no way. There's no way.
There's a logo on it.
I'm uncomfortable hearing about
What's
it.
the logo?
Dismembers only.
Oh, it's a dismembers only jacket.
I believed him.
He really, he's getting much better at selling it.
Yeah.
He really is.
Are you familiar with Miss Hooker? Are you familiar with the? There was a thing. I don't know if they're still out there.
They are. They've come back.
Members only jackets.
I will tell you that was the original Ace Cosby Chick McGee fight. I'm going to say 40 years ago.
What was the fight about?
Q95 members only jackets. A radio station we all worked at. And everybody was going to get a station jacket except the first person hired, me. I was the rookie. And Ace chirped and said, if he gets one, I quit.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
I did not.
That's his defense. Of course you wouldn't remember it because you said awful things like that to people all over the world. But I was the one you said it to. So naturally, I would remember.
They were very. There was a store I used to go to right down here about 3 or 4 miles across from the mall. It was called the Style Store for Men with Big Members Only.
Yeah.
Did you have? You were. Yeah. I remember they wouldn't let me in, but you went.
Yeah, you went
right in the car.
Right this way, Mr.
Yeah.
They made Lyndon Johnson's pants.
They were black members only jackets with red letters on the back.
I'm 90% sure I still have it.
Are you serious?
Good
Bet you
for
do.
you.
Yeah.
Jerk.
I didn't say that.
I'm glad you're not carrying it.
Did you
around.
get
Why? Let me ask
How do you make that up?
Yeah, I got one. Right? I'm pretty sure I stole
Wait,
it.
you still got a jacket?
Yeah.
What are you bitching about? You were working at the AM anyway.
Oh yeah, AM don't get jackets.
God, who listens to that?
They were thinking about changing me to the.
You're still in the minors.
See how he is? Did you hear that?
I can
I'm
remember.
not sure if that happened or if I'm making it up.
You're making it up.
I can't remember.
Horrible memory.
Anybody's known me for 5 minutes knows how wonderful I am.
We welcomed you down the hallway to the FM.
Yes, and it was your idea, so this
You're
is
welcome.
what you get.
Ace is as mean in the hallways as Christy is.
Oh, yeah.
Just two bullies.
Awful.
Out of my way.
Get out of there.
Yeah, Josh and I look at each other. Are they out in the hallway?
Yeah.
Or something like, oh, it's safe. And we zip down there.
Last week, Christy shoved me in a file cabinet like the bullies do
It's
with
awful,
lockers.
yeah.
You're not supposed to tell people that.
I
That
know.
was my meat. That
Right
was
under
my
She
move.
called me a gay bae.
I did not.
Really hurt my feelings.
By
Out
the
of
way,
the way, Chunkles, is what she says.
if you want to get one of these Flesh Crafter,
And why wouldn't you?
they have 100% positive feedback, as you suggested, on eBay with more than 3,500 reviews. It's 2 words: Flesh Crafter, crafter with a K.
All right.
Gory replicas.
Ugh. No thanks. You can have that.
Wow.
Would
Do
you
you
have
wear 'em in the
something like
rain?
that?
No.
Yeah, okay.
This is too
Halloween, maybe.
Even too gory for you.
It's gross.
You know the person who's running this has like all kinds of piercings in their face and the head, the side of their head shaved.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're weirdos.
Oh, yeah, their face tattoos.
It's perfect for you because you hate it when people talk to you.
Just you.
You put this on. You put this on. People are going to keep their distance. Hey, have you seen Psycho over there with the nipples on his jacket?
You mean if I wore this, people wouldn't bother me at all?
You think you would get arrested? I bet people wouldn't know that. I mean, how would you know?
Yeah, somebody might go, "Oh my Lord!"
Right, and think it's real.
Do you get to pick your skin tone?
Oh, well, there you go. Yeah.
I don't know. That's a fair question. And I don't know what kind of maintenance it needs. If you have to
it's just
put on SPF.
Sir,
not real skin.
that human
Tom.
flesh jacket, cultural appropriation.
It's got nipples for elbow patches. That's nice.
I don't know if this is true, but someone emailed about the goldfish. This is from Dick.
Hey, Dick.
Hi,
Dick says goldfish are often frozen so they can be transported more easily, and then put in slightly warmer water, and it revives them, and they're fine.
Wow. Again, I get a goldfish at the state fair dead 2 weeks later.
I'm just telling you.
Well,
Okay.
maybe your habitat is
They
wrong.
don't seem like they're of this earth.
Every year I go
freeze
out
them.
and buy the tank and the filter and the...
Well, sounds to me like one of your children is a budding psychopath. Likes to hold the goldfish a little too long.
I was squeezing the goldfish and its eye fell out.
Floppy died.
That's a perfect name.
Wow. Time now for a quiz.
Floppy, floppy, floppy.
It's very simple. Chick McGee, what is your sleep number setting?
100, Tom.
That is
I
a
like
nice-
a firm mattress.
That is, and then conversely, Christy Lee, yours is?
A 40.
That's a much less firm mattress.
Yes.
8 out of 10 couples prefer different mattress firmness settings. So you don't want to have to go out and buy a whole bunch of beds. How about buying one bed that you can adjust anytime you want to? And also a bed that will help you decide what the best firmness is for you by monitoring how you're sleeping. Well, Sleep Number Bed has all that stuff out there going on, and you can be part of the Sleep Number crowd by purchasing the new Sleep Number bed because they've got a special sale right now. The beautiful Sleep Number 360 i10 smart bed. You can save $1,200 on that right now. Also, for a very limited time, special financing is available. So this is the time to be looking at the Sleep Number bed. Head over to sleepnumber.com/BT show. The bed, of course, adjustable at the touch of a button. So you could turn that 400 into a 40 just like that anytime you want to. The Sleep Number beds will also help you with things like heat and cold, and also they've got a bed that will actually raise up your head, may help alleviate snoring. Once again, the Sleep Number 360 i10 smart bed, special financing for a limited time subject to credit approval. Get the details at your favorite Sleep Number store. To find it, sleepnumber.com/BT show. Coming up, we will learn you a little bit of history. Oh, also, we've got to get to this. Is an important story. Eye drops recalled because they could be very dangerous. We'll tell you which brand when we come back. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Catch any part of the show you missed later today on our YouTube channel.
Hey, welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Christy Lee at the news desk.
Hello.
There's Pat Godwin.
Hey, Chick.
He's in the performance room. There's Josh Arnold.
Hi, Chicky.
Hi. There's Ace Cosby.
Hey.
There's Willie Griswold.
Hey, man.
I'm Chick McGee, and here's Tom Griswold.
I'm looking across the way. Chick McGee reporting for duty from the OrangeInsoles.com sports desk.
Hi-oh!
We're going to have a special Orange Insoles event coming up, and you could win yourself the original Papa Shot or perhaps a Yeti cooler. We'll tell you details on that coming up. It will involve your basketball smarts, perhaps. We'll get to that coming up tomorrow. Right now, we have a couple quick stories, then we're going to review many of the important things that have happened.
2 separate eye drop brands are being recalled due to risks of serious injury and possible blindness.
Yikes.
Apotex is recalling 6 lots of prescription eye drops used to treat a form of glaucoma after finding cracks in a handful of bottle caps. Pharmatica said it's recalling 2 lots of purely soothing 15% MSM drops, affecting nearly 2,900 bottles that were manufactured in Arizona. The recall warns that the use of contaminated eye drops can result in the risk of eye infections that could result in blindness. The announcements follow a recall last month of eye drops made in India that were linked to an outbreak of drug-resistant infections. U.S. drug regulators have also alerted consumers not to use Ezra Care brand of artificial tears. 1 person died and at least 5 others had permanent vision loss.
The eye drops from India, people should have known when the active ingredient was Gangesium.
Yes, it's a boiled down Ganges River water. May or may not contain dead human flesh. Okay, all right.
Dear Bob and Tom, a friend of mine had a goldfish, lived to the ripe old age of 21. At one point, the water level in the tank got so low that he was partially out of the water.
Oh!
Still living. Lived through that, earning his stripes. He was treated like the family.
Earning his stripes?
God.
You tried to kill it.
He said, man, I miss that crazy bastard.
Right. Wonder how big it got.
Wow.
And hello, everyone. This is from Dusty in Winchester, Ohio. Growing up, we named our farm, our animals as future food. We had cheeseburger, steak, pork chop, bacon, and so on.
Man.
Oh, boy.
There you go.
Okay.
That would be kind of a bummer.
I guess.
Yeah.
Look out there and see.
Pork chop walking your way.
Here, pork chop. Here, time now for Today in History.
Now, I don't know if this is correct, but it says in
March 9.
In 1959, Barbie debuted,
right.
the Barbie doll at the American Toy Fair. But what I'm wondering is, was this the first doll that wasn't a baby? Was Barbie the first kind of
action figure, if you will?
Yeah, adult.
I don't know.
A doll that was an adult, so you didn't.
What year?
59.
59.
Yeah, I don't know if G.I. Joe preceded that.
No,
or...
G.I. Joe was right after that because I had some of the first ones, and that was like 62, 63 along in there.
Okay. Here's a cool thing. In 1964, the first Ford Mustang. What a great car. And still out there.
I like the ugly Mustang.
The ugly one?
The fastback, the little...
yeah.
Yeah, the Mach 1.
The buddy of mine had one. No, that was an awful Mustang.
Really?
Let's talk about it.
Okay. This is unusual. I didn't realize this was this young. In 1985, the first Adopt a Highway sign went up in Texas.
Really?
Huh.
Remember that Adopt a Highway thing?
Sure.
You know, for couples who are unable to have their own highway.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Well, but the only problem with that is then you, after, 17, 18 years, you have to set them down. Well, I'm not your real father. Stuff like that.
I'm not sure you're not your highway.
That's right.
Okay.
Gotta go on your
many
own.
older highways out there looking for love. Let's see. Got a couple of birthdays here. Oh, this is an easy one, Christy. Paul Klipsch.
Of the headphone people?
The speaker.
Speaker
Yeah.
people?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Paul and Fonzie, sure.
Yeah.
He had remember the ad, the famous dog, Woofer?
I don't remember that.
Because I made that up. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one.
What?
Willie.
Go ahead.
1934. Yuri Gagarin born.
Oh, I know this one.
Yuri Gagarin. Is he radiation adjacent?
No.
What am I thinking of?
Ace? Any idea?
No.
Josh.
Cosmonaut?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
First human we know of.
Right.
That went into outer space.
And came back.
Yeah. Very brave man.
The Russians tried evidently three times before that.
Is that the...
That's
rumor? Okay, well. Bobby Fischer, the great recluse chess player.
Mm-hmm.
And, the great
jerk,
actor.
right?
1979, happy birthday, Oscar Isaac.
He is a fine actor.
Great.
Very good.
He's in
Most Violent Year.
One of the Star Wars. He's in, what was the one where he played the
Llewellyn Davis.
Yeah, the Dylan one.
Oh, I haven't seen that, but
It's not good. He's
Moon
great,
Knight.
but it's kind of boring. And happy birthday, Lil Bow Wow, born in 1987. Now, I don't. Does he still use the?
No,
I think it's just Bow Wow.
He drops the Bow Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just Bow Wow.
Yeah.
Boy, it's hard keeping up with these people. Keep changing their names.
Time now to review what we learned today on the show.
Is Bow Wow short for? Is his real name like
Bowjamin?
Bowser?
No, it's short for Bow Wow Wow Yippee Yo Where We A Where Are My Dogs At Bark With Me Now.
Sorry.
Okay.
Today on the show, Josh told us all about Jason X. Jason Goes to Space.
That's fascinating. Terrific entry in the franchise.
Oklahoma voted against Oklahoma recreational pot, but they do allow medical pot. And we heard a Pat Godwin song.
400 dispensaries in Oklahoma City alone.
We talked waterbeds, and Christy had one. And it is parens under your name after that remark. Whore is what it said.
Oh, well, that seems...
I was married at the time. I don't think there's anything whorish about that.
The sales guy who has a bad breath made his return today for a magical moment.
That's one of your favorite characters.
How do you like that?
I don't know how this started.
How do you like that bed?
Tom and Ace are going to go see Kiss on their final tour. Again, if you believe that, stand on your head.
Well, we're going to go. It's Saturday night.
Okay.
It'll be a blast.
All right.
I'm going to take the girls.
Ace Cosby wears lounging pants. And,
Wait a minute. You're going to take the girls to the Kiss show?
Oh, they'll love it. It's like monsters on stage singing. How much cooler could anything be?
Crying.
Well, then I'll take them to a Gore show.
They've got great songs. They're up there jumping around. There's fireworks going off. Are you kidding?
Are they familiar with the band?
They'll by the time the show comes.
Okay.
I'll familiarize them.
Wrap it up, Slappy.
All right. I'll just have to tell them that Taylor Swift is opening.
Yeah, there you go.
They'll be disappointed that she's not there. This is the Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Bob and Tom Show this morning. Get a look at today's show on our YouTube channel.
Michael Rosenbaum and his Smallville co-stars take you behind the scenes of one of the greatest shows of all time.
We're going to watch every episode. Join us.
It's Big Talk.
You remember when I had to shave my head?
Oh, I think I was angry with this one.
On Smallville.
Yeah, I mean, I get it.
The scene you did, and this is the one that got me fired. Okay.
What?
Here we go.
I love the excursions with me and Welling. It's everything that Superman stands for.
It's Talkville.
Talkville, we always talk about it. It's a great thing.
The Smallville Rewatch Podcast. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.